Alright, let's actually play today. How about that? Anyway. Did I look over here? Yeah, I think I did, right? Like, there's not really anything else on this part of the map. So they show you stuff, and it's not actually... Yeah, see, there's like a full other second half of the area that I guess we'll get to later. Because, like, right now I can't get to any of that. So, alright, let's just do the story. So that way someone can actually say that I played the game, you know? I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and bring back Gondor. You're counting on us. Count on yourself. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't the lost numbers only job right now, you know? Jensen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourself. Salmon, tell us the route. Meh. Mehem. As said before, you cross along Erythea Sea on good ship Boundary and go to prison direct underneath castle. Ah, good. Right through the fog. But here's detail of importance. Even if all get there without bumps and bruises, Island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friends will need to proceed on their own strength. We just have to do our best to climb up the cliffs without getting rumbled. If we can climb up them just by doing our best, that's great, but first, it can't be done. The prisons in Agnes Castle is going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before you head for the prison, rendezvous with a soldier hiding on the nearby Vinisog Holm. Her name's Kisame. She's the only soldier who managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we could use that information in our infiltration. Is that right? Vinisong Holm is on the way, so rather than fiddle with janky comms, I thought it'd be best to go there and chat. Yeah, it makes sense. That's all I've got to say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Alrighty, doodles. Goodest of luck to friends. Wait, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Salmon is tired after a long night of work. Please do not overwork poor Salmon. Who's our pilot, then? Pilot is inside you all along. Salmon can send information of direction to any iris, so anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill dream. But, however, a break boundary is punishable by mega spankings. Yeah, we get it. Fine. Riku will volunteer for pilot. Is that okay? It's easier than working Levness. Riku is our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll do our best. This Gondor person is in prison is our key to finding the whereabouts of the true queens. We have to pull this off. Why does this get to be a side quest? I know this is not the only game that does that. Oh shit, we actually pilot the ship? Are you serious? Press A near it to board, accelerate with ZR, reverse with B, turn with L, hold A to disembark anywhere at any time. Oh shit, okay.
Let's hop on the Boundary.
You bet.
Wasn't expecting this. I guess you could get out and swim if you really wanted to. So that's probably what the latter half of this area is going to be. It's actually us just sailing around the open world. That's pretty cool. Wait, how do you turn? You have to... What the fuck? Oh, no. It's actually like controlling a ship. That's not good. So, do we actually have fights in this thing? Or probably not, right? You just push enemies around. What the hell? This is like controlling a Skell in vehicle mode a little bit. Alright. Got a little taste for it. It's actually hot today, so I probably will have to turn the AC off and on a little bit. You know, it's getting a little cooler, right? Like, we just had the spike at the end of the year, or at the end of the summer, excuse me. The spike of July is always the hottest. But I think the way I have my microphone set up, you shouldn't... I try not to manipulate my microphone too much. But the way I have it set up, you probably can't hear it. I changed a mode on my microphone, so you can't really hear... There you go, that's a little better. You can't really hear things behind it anymore, which is, you know, ideal, because that's where my AC is. What? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. See, now this is what that chapter in Final Fantasy 15 should have been. It should have been you know, going around different islands and stuff. What a tragedy that that game is, like, not fully developed, basically. So do they ignore you if you're in the boat? Yeah, I guess so, huh? There you go, Agnes airdrop. What level is this thing? Can't even tell. 60. Okay. It's level 57s. I mean, we should be able to do this.
I wonder what's around here.
Searing Strand. So unlike Xenoblade 1, you actually can really explore this whole area. You know? Like, you're not just limited because, you know, swimming takes a long time. The geothermal belt.
Well,
Oh, it's like poison water. I like how quick draw takes you out of auto attack range. That's my favorite part about using that move.
I'm on healing. Cheers to that. Go! Vital bullet.
There you go. Whoop. And roll.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Yeah, I don't know if we could do this. That's a lot of damage to take, like, back to back. So maybe later on we'll just run through it. I mean, we got the teleport, so yeah. Oh my god, filling in the map of this area is awful. I hope there's a way to not have to actually do this, you know? That would be the least fun thing possible, is to fill in stuff in this area. I don't know if we could kill that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Where's... Okay, people are like halfway through their classes. Yo, look at all the guests. We got everybody on board the ship. I didn't think they'd actually display that many guests. I'm being honest. Like, yeah, I know they were like, oh, we're coming along. We got our own job to do or whatever. But I didn't think they'd actually show off like 6 different people. Yeah, that's right. I'm a ship, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You too pussy. That. Or you could probably sail the ship right off the edge of the map. Yeah, like, this is why, like, ultimately I am kind of liking this game more than, like, Final Fantasy 15. I'm liking it way more than Tales of Arise. Like, Final Fantasy 15, it's not even that the game is easy, it's just that the game isn't long. Like, there's nothing really to the game, you know? Like, you play the first chapter. The first area is like half of the game. That's the obvious part of the game that they actually developed. And then you just play the remainder, which is like not even close. It's linear. You can tell where the development stopped on that game, and it fucking blows. Because they could have had something really good, and they don't. And it was kind of trash. And Tales of Arise, like I said, just has a really weird story and bad gameplay. Like both of those games are like, those are like the major, like, RPGs, JRPGs, and like, I don't know, man, like, I feel like Xenoblade does a better job of having, you know, stuff in the game. It does a better job of having an open world than either of those games, that's for sure. So that's what I mean, like, I genuinely think that Tales and Final Fantasy, they got a lot of catching up to do. Now, I trust Yoshi P. 14 has been a straight banger for like the 7 years I played it. But at the same time, I'm also going to say, who knows what the Square Enix execs will probably force him to do. It's not that I don't trust Creative Business Unit 3. It's that every other part of that company is fucking stupid. So that's like my biggest thing. It's like, I trust Respawn to make a good game. I don't trust EA to not shit it up. You know what I mean? Like, EA will probably force some stupid bullshit, because that's what they did to Dead Space with Visceral Games. That's what they did to, Need for Speed for a long time. That's what they did to Mirror's Edge. That's what they did to Medal of Honor. You know, like, the list just goes on and on and on. I just wish they could just let these fuckers make good games. They're talented. They know what they're doing. You know, when they made the Spyro and the Crash games, man, Toys for Bob was fucking Kino. And now they're just Warzone fucking workers, which is just shit, man. And then people wonder why I fucking hate the video game industry and why I get so fucking annoyed at shit. Because it's like, you have such good people, such good potential, right? Who knows if they're going to be around in 5 years? You know, they might move on. They might, you know, want to spend time with their family. Maybe they'll just get tired of these fucks abusing them and making them work, you know, slave labor hours on, you know, video games for, like, shit money. All right, anything here? Just get sick of it. Capcom and all these fucking companies, the Japanese were especially egregious in the 2010s, you know? I'm not saying every game needs to be open world to be good. It's just easier, I feel, to have a longer game more worth your money for that amount of, you know, if it's open world. Because, like, I think when you give the player, like, the ultimate agency of where to go, gated maybe only by level, that, like, changes the way that people play and experience games. And I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that either. I think that that's, like, a good idea, you know? There's nothing wrong with player agency in this. Jesus Christ. All right, that was like eight capsules right there. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with player agency at all. I think that that's one of the things that makes RPGs more fun, is like feeling like you're going on a journey and doing things is like a big part of what I like about video games. We're not there yet. That's what I liked about Assassin's Creed Odyssey so much. You know, it feels like you are on an Odyssey, you know. Where to? Who knows? It's what you want to do in the order you want to do it in. And that, to me, is like the most powerful thing that you could have, you know? Wait. Fuck. Well, at least I know where to find this. Whatever. Well, before my gold coins get to 100 or to 99, I will use them. Probably will just use them to craft something important, right? We could just go right up to 8. But, like, you know, the increases are, I don't want to say marginal, but, you know, it's not, like, to die for. Anyway, we should be around 5. I wish I could just mark all these items, have them appear above the enemies that I need to kill, so that way I know exactly what I need to do, but whatever. And that's one of the things I don't like about this game. Like, I like that the ether, you know, the crafting system actually has something to do with, like, fighting enemies and stuff, right? You're not just collecting random shit, and you're not just doing random mini games like you were in Xeno 1 to make better gems. But at the same time, I kind of wish, like, you know, most games will have it, like, you could set it, like, as a side mission or something, right? Like, you need to find X amount of this, and that totally works in the Xenoblade game's favor. Oh, shit! Hi. A new shoals. Oh yeah, we'll just explore real fast. We'll get oh my god. This is like the biggest area in the game. This is why the game slows down here, because it's like the biggest area in the game. You also got a lot of dead motherfuckers here too. Clearing out this area is going to be a nightmare. We're not going to do that before progressing the story, because you can't even get like the whole map. It's like when they give you a thing in Tales. Like, remember when Tales had a world map you could go around? Like, I just think games were better with a world map system. Like, I know that, like, they want to do the whole open world thing nowadays, right? Like, that's part of the appeal. And like I just said, it's... Oh shit, what level are you? 73? It's fucking Gyarados. Alright. But like, you could do a world map. There's nothing wrong with that. I remember playing a lot of games back in the day, and, you know, like, that kind of simulates the feeling of going on a big journey. Like, the next step would be just to have an open world that is like you going on a journey, you know? Trying to figure out where the fuck this guy is who died. That's what I mean. For Xenoblade to figure this shit out in, like, a decade, while franchises that have existed since the 80s cannot, it's kind of says a lot, in my opinion. It's kind of bad, if I'm being totally honest.
Hey, get a load of this.
What? Can we go on from here?
We should be able to climb up with that.
Where? What are you talking about? You mean over here?
This looks climbable.
That's why the Xenoblade games have excelled. It was before the Xenoblade games had weird gameplay. And, like, you know, you couldn't... I'm not gonna lie, they didn't look that great. Like, I know graphics shouldn't be a barrier to entry, but they are for a lot of people. And like a friend of mine would say, it is a visual medium. Like, you are gonna look at a game and judge it. What the fuck? Okay. You think we could kill it and not get destroyed?
We'll be done in a blink.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Yeah, I hope, right? We have our melee attacker on a fucking healing roll. Our tank on a healing roll. Everything is fucked up right now. Oh my god, I hate that jumps you out of your fucking auto attack range. And roll. The only thing I will say is that the frame rate does dip in this area, presumably because it's so big. I just think we have really bad healing. I have to put Uni and Tyon back on healing. I think Uni you kind of have to keep on healing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I still don't have Violent Streak. Alright, well, we're done. What level is Senna? 5, I guess?
I'm the girl with the gall.
Yep, okay. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of games that are great and people don't give them a shot. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily will be Xenoblade. I mean, like, I just think it's fucked that there's so many good RPGs on the Switch and then people buy fucking Pokemon and just, they buy garbage. They buy shit where that they literally just don't put any work into. It sucks. It really sucks. You know, like, and I'm glad Fire Emblem is not canceled, right? Because I liked it as a kid and I really like it now. I think that they put so much stuff into it. Oh, we should probably kill some of these. I really like that a lot about a lot of games, right? Like, I like that, you know, that free roam style. That's why I'm really excited to play both Bravely Default 2 and fucking Triangle Strategy after this. Because one will be like a classic RTS, or not RTS, a classic turn-based game. And then the other is going to be like, you know, kind of like a hybrid open world, like, class-based game. And I'm interested in it. That'll be pretty dope, man. And then there's other games on, like, the PS5 and stuff I haven't played, too. I mean, like, yeah, I'm behind on, like, games from, like, 2015 to 2018 I didn't play a ton of. So, like, I am behind, right? Like, I'm not denying that. However, you know. What the hell is that? I've never seen this icon before. Alright, who's fighting who? Some Rhinons and what are those? Turkins? Yeah.
We'll be done in a blink. I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'm ready. There you go. Zap him. Oh, I'm too far. That's really what they're good at. The AoE and then the Pierce. That's definitely got to be some good shit. I don't know if I like Quick Draw, though. I guess I'll see if I really like it or not in a little bit. There you go. There you go. Dude, I love that. The fucking laser cannons are great.
We can do this.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Makes me wonder if Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to get its own series of games. Okay. There was like a way, is there a way to get inside, or was I think it might be on the bottom. I might have come up top. You know what I mean? Like I went around the wrong way. This map is gonna be insane, dude. You know, someone probably swam and sailed around the whole map to fill it in, right? Credit to that person. I wish I loved games enough to do that. Luckily, games like Wind Waker give you faster ways to fill in the map, because otherwise I would never have done that shit. I would have quit. Wind Waker is actually a very nice game, but I think as a result, it's also a very short game. It's only like 5 dungeons. I don't really count Ganon. I mean, Ganon's castle is technically a dungeon. It's more like a boss rush, though. There's not really any puzzles. Like, there's those rooms that lead to the bosses, but they're linear. You kind of can't really mess it up, right? Like, Wind Waker is a pretty short and straightforward game. And that's not bad, obviously. Like, it's a 2003 game. It's just, you know, my biggest thing about Zelda games is that the top-downs have, like, the perfect amount of dungeons. And then, like, the 3Ds just have less dungeons, like, generally. Or the dungeons are very linear. Like, that's the one thing I want for Zelda. Is I want that, like, number of dungeons and, you know, the open world nature. But I also want to get, you know, that kind of free roam aspect. I wish you could do, like, dungeons in any order, right? So you could just, like, mess around and, you know, try different stuff. I just feel like Zelda games end up being too linear because you have to do stuff in a specified order. So that is one thing I like about Breath of the Wild, even though I don't like most of the underlying systems of that game. Yeah, we're getting decent class points. But, like, I don't know. I just want to make sure I don't miss out on anything, like, you know, any items or whatever. So we could fight, like, a couple of enemies, right? Yeah, we can combo arts into arts now. It's kind of weird. They're like, you can't do that. And then, like, halfway through the game, they're like, oh, yeah, you totally can do that. Evasion. Now I'm dead. Oh, no, quick character. Man, when that healing does not come, it does not show up, man.
We all worked hard for that.
Well-aged Camille juices.
This goes here, that goes there.
Okay, skip it.
Ha! Here we go.
This is actually downward, yeah, okay. I wonder what that second one is supposed to be for. I don't have to jump, do I? Okay. I thought this would be like Sonic. I don't know what I expected, I'm gonna be honest with you. I legitimately thought it would be like Sonic, where you could like grind on rails, and then you jump from rail to rail. Like on the side, I've been playing Sonic Adventure 1, and I'm just reminded of how cool that game is, but also how incredibly short it is. Once you beat Sonic's story and, like, I guess Tails, which is kind of like playing Sonic's story again, like, it's a pretty short game. I mean, like, it's a 2000 game, but, like, looking back, I was like, damn, shit felt longer when I was a kid.
Give me some of that sweet ether.
Makes me sad we never got Sonic Adventure 3 and 4. Like, does anyone want to count 06 for anything? It's been a damn dark 20 years, I'll say that. You wish, like, all your favorite franchises would get, like, a dozen new games or whatever, and they just never do. It's damn depressing, man. Anyway, how are we coming along with this fucking class for everyone else? Alright, we're getting there. Tyon is getting close. I want to get, like, maybe 3 or 4 people to get it. It seems like there's, like, maybe 4 tiers. It's based on whatever your, well, maybe I guess it isn't based on your, oh. Yeah, see, she's a B. He's a C. So, like, the S, obviously, Uni gets it first. Tyon gets it second. I think he's, like, a B with it. So he's at more or less the same level as, what's her name? I don't even know. Whatever. Doesn't even matter anymore. He's about to actually master this. I mean, like, I don't want to put him on Thaumaturge. I feel like Thaumaturge just does not give enough healing. I think that's the biggest problem, is that, like, it just doesn't. I just feel like the healers are really underpowered, so we're gonna have to fight this thing somehow.
I can shine as brightly as anyone. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Open fire. Yep. I'll reposition better later.
Use this.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm just lazy. I cannot believe they gave this class to Uni. I'm very annoyed by this, actually. Wait, how did she lose all her health? Fuck it. What? Wait, does he have like reflect up? What the fuck just happened? I wish I even knew. Did he target me? I have no idea what just happened. Actually, thinking about that, there's no spike in this game, which is kind of nice, actually. I don't know. I feel like there should have just been healing like Xenoblade 1. If this game had healing like Xenoblade 1, I just think it would be so much better. Oh, you can't even see it. Yeah, the eyes spark, but you can't see anything. Shit. Is everyone here ether? No, I think I'm physical. We'll use Kion. There you go. Chance to pierce. Let's do a heal bullet. Yeah, War Medic is good, but I think like I don't want to double up fucking War Medics. There's still like 3 more people I need to get though. So, or 3 more healers. It's like hopefully those are going to be good healers, like with power moves, you know. Now that's really what you want. Alright, so you're already aggroed. It's a shame, you don't really get anything out of it. 60k, holy shit. Very nice.
I use my thinking muscles for this one.
There's no guarantee she'll appear later though, that's the problem. Right? So we should maybe use her instead of Kion. Am I at the back? No.
Someone's angry.
Let's use him. What do you think? Heal on hit. Just to make sure everyone's topped off. Not that it will matter too much. And then we could have her. Attack up faster, aggro, AoE aggro, here we go. I got a good set of moves. This class is good moves. That's why I really like it.
Out of my way.
Cool. Whoa. Tyrant. He can't break though, will he? Okay, yeah, he can. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's use her, and then hopefully we get back someone who can, you know, help patch up whatever we need for the next one. I think we'll be fine. If not, look how little health that this thing has left. Yeah, you're basically trying to survive long enough to get a chain attack to either position yourself in a better position.
Leave it to Uni.
Who do we use? Lands? Okay, we have to use Uni. so I have nothing else to use. No matter what, she has to... Okay, I have to use... No, I don't trust her. There we go. Very nice. This might kill him. What was the hard move again? Was it landslide? Dead. Yep. She had power charge. That's how I knew she was going to kill it. Alright. Give me that juicy experience, please. Brilliant Ascension. Sure. Doesn't really matter. Just fucking end it. Give me more experience bonus, damn it. Well, we never really get to see her special, so here you go. She throws the shaper at it. That's actually something I did in Counter-Strike ages ago, is I was in a 1v1 with somebody, I think it was on Dust 2, and I emptied out my shotgun because we were just fucking around. It wasn't serious or anything, it was on Source. And so I threw my shotgun at him, because in Source you have an auto pickup, so he automatically, like, you could toggle it off if you want, but he had auto pickup new weapons on, so he had already gotten rid of his weapon, or he was running around with pistols. So me throwing the shotgun at him, it was literally a shitpost. I didn't know that this would happen. I threw the shotgun at him, and he automatically equipped it, even though it had 0. And so I won the round because I got my pistol out, and he was busy trying to shoot a shotgun that had no ammo in it. That was fucking fun. I remember laughing my ass off about that, man. Good times. The things you really miss out on years later because it wasn't recorded, you know, that would be cool. I mean, like, so you could argue that the best things are that it happened and all that, which is true, right? It's memories to last a lifetime. I don't even remember the dude. He wasn't like a friend of mine, right? He was just a dude in the server. But you know, I miss those Counter-Strike Source eras, like the era itself, you know. It was fun. You know, you just had a bunch of people just fucking around. You had zombie escape, all the crazy shit. And that was cool, because, you know, just people just did stupid shit. Just had a good time. You played a video game for no other reason than to play the video game. What can I say? It was a good, enjoyable experience. Okay, skip. Surf, Hosties, Zombie Escape, Death Run, Zombie Massacre, Gun Game. It was just a game where, like, everybody just did dumb shit on it, you know? And, like, I wish they would make another Counter-Strike game and, like, we could get the modding community back together. You know, we could get a... What the fuck? Arknight Gulkin? Anyway. I like how every monster is now an elite, by the way. I mean, that's actually good. We should fight them. Okay. The pure gemstone, you don't need to give a pop-up for that. It's just my 2 cents.
This goes here, that goes there.
See, we're teaching them how to use it. We're being very nice here.
And then here and...
And skip it.
Here we go!
Is there anything over there? Not really. Wait, did I move the boat here? Or does the boat... I think the boat automatically moves if you get too far from it. It moves it to, like, the nearest landmass. Yeah, because I definitely did not park the boat there.
Whoa!
Wait, I've already been here. Okay, so it finishes a loop. That's fine.
This looks climbable.
It's the same thing with Left 4 Dead. Like, I was one of those people, I was a little bit disappointed that they made Left 4 Dead 2 so soon after Left 4 Dead 1. Like, yeah, they put in a whole bunch of new features and stuff, but even at the time, I was like, oh, like, we were supposed to get, like, you know, a good amount of time's worth of content before a new game came out, right? Like, and so you just made a... Wait, who? What? Oh, I'm dead. I didn't know there was a fucking... You're here? Alright, let's see if we could force him to clip through the wall. Told you. We're dead. I'm like the Rhinon. What are you talking about? Where was this thing? The fuck? He's invisible. He just shows up randomly and kicks your ass. Okay, well, we need to go down.
Yippee!
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, shit! You can't really change your direction. Oh, change character? No.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, you can't change your direction like some other games. Dude, I just want to jump down. I don't want to actually, like, have to go down normally. Am I going to clear it? Yes. We'll see if I can get by this thing.
This could be bad.
I like your attitude.
We might be able to retrieve them. I know it's
Okay.
grim, but it needs doing.
Wait. Who is Noah playing? There he is. I'm like, what the fuck? See if we can even get out here. And then I guess we'll go back to the ship. We'll sail around a little bit more. This is definitely like one of the biggest areas they put in a Xenoblade game. I mean, like, it might be mostly sea, but it is still pretty big and open. That's why I'm surprised. This game does not have any, no updates? Yeah, wow. None. They had that one update. That's it. The game is good as is. I was really hoping, like, maybe there'd be, like, an update. Maybe they'd add features or something, but
Here we are.
clearly not.
The supply drop.
We'll be done in a blink. Leave it to me. I'll have him crying by the end. Demolition!
Whoop. Spray him. Yes.
Very attentive.
Fire the main cannons. Yeah. All right.
Wow, thanks.
Thanks. Dude, I feel bad for the Kevis tanks having to carry around this big fucking sword. Like in Final Fantasy. I really hate that became like a Final Fantasy thing, honestly. Alright. Violent Streak. Okay, anyway.
I know you can do
It
better.
wasn't that cool. It was alright. That might be good for a tank, actually, right? Because it gives you evade, AoE, and pierce. Wait a minute, that's actually a really good thing for a tank. Alright, he reached level 10. I just thought about that, right? Because you're in the middle, you know, you do tank things, you build your gauge fast, and then out of nowhere you could just do that, right?
I'll follow you.
Yeah, that's probably better than the Chakram throw, right? And it's probably better than Mad Taunt. I mean, well, Mad Taunt, I think, forces them to attack you. Yeah, I mean, but it does no damage. Okay, let's change his class. Or we could make him a flash fencer, but we need a healer.
Support you. Got it.
Wheel of Rebirth. Boost evasion by 25% when moving. Yeah, here we go. Heals self when auto attack hits to a maximum of 100% of healing power. Yeah, now this, okay, this is the thing that you want to get everybody to learn. This is probably one of the better things in the game, especially for at least tanks, right? You want every tank to have this, which we can only get at rank 15, so we have to be able to level up classes. So yeah, your tanks do have to do this stuff. Now, I don't know if I want to keep on double strike. Yeah, heal them with 27% more HP. We'll keep this on, even though it's not really that great. We need to level that one up. Ironclad. Oh my god, we only have this at rank 2? I'm gonna cry, dude. Jesus. And only rank 3? Okay. Well, not really much I could do, right? Accessories. Oh yeah, we need to do his accessories. Circlet, steam belt. No. Dude, the healers do not take aggro in this game. They don't. I've never seen them do that. There you go. Immaculate necklace. We actually need to change his stuff. I mean, we could keep this on. That's fine. Yeah, that was the harvest necklace. There you go. There's nothing else to boost healing. Recovers 100% of recharge for own arts upon reviving an ally. Oh, this could be good. If someone dies, we can automatically heal again. Okay, well, we'll leave it. That's fine. Alright. Dude, Tyan has a 64% critical rate. It's nuts. How's everyone coming for Incursor? So, Uni's getting there. It helps more when you have the lady with you, right? Yeah, whatever. Not really much I could do. Yeah, their gems automatically upgrade, so now we should be at, like, rank 6 based on our level, and we are nowhere close, which is kind of tragic, honestly. Whatever. Let's see, let's teleport. I think teleporting will probably bring the boat to you, right? So if I teleport over... Actually, no, I need to go back up here, and I need to double grind across. That's why. Because I think what you have to do is you have to grind across, and then grind back, and then jump onto the, onto that ledge. But I don't know if that'll work, I'll be honest with you. I mean, you're closer, but I don't know, like, I don't know if you could do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That seems kind of hard. Whoop, there you go.
Wow.
Oh my god. This is probably something that you quick save, isn't it? Oh wait, can you even grind this? No. You wait, so you do have to jump onto it. Oh my god. Where's the boat? I'm leaving. I'm already heartbroken. I'm leaving. Kind of wish you could teleport to the boat. Yeah, he can't. Wonder if someday they'll have like a Xenoblade triple pack. Like, could you imagine how like worthwhile that would be?
Yippee!
Because these games are definitely worth 60. Like, even if you hate Assassin's Creed games, the last 3 Assassin's Creed games have definitely been worth the 60, you know? Like, you definitely get a lot of content out of it. Now, whether or not you think it's good content is obviously another... Oh, God. It's obviously another question entirely. There you go. All those years of playing Sonic has finally paid off, boys and girls. Alright. And... jump. No! Fuck. I'm not... And even when I land here, I'm gonna die from fall damage. Because it takes into account your speed as well. Yeah, that's what I like. When you could spend like 100 hours in some shit, man. So I would have loved to do it, Kingdoms of Amalur. But like all the games I like don't really have like good new game pluses, you know? Like Deus Ex Human Revolution has new game plus. It's not great, and you can only new game plus once. It's one of the things I like about Mass Effect is that you could just fucking new game plus the shit out of it, which makes it even more tragic that you can't do that in...
Huh?
Shit.
Hey, did you
Oh,
guys
we
hear
survived.
something?
Nice. You can't do that in Dragon Age,
Climbable?
which is kind of unfortunate. So that's what killed me. That's what kind of stopped me from playing it back in the day. Legacy of the Seven. Mercury rings. Okay. Boost critical rate by 60%. Cannot sell it. Yeah. This is the boost attack. Alright, here we go. 72% critical hit rate. I have given Tyon everything he needs to succeed as a critical hitter. I guess dexterity just doesn't matter much as a stat in this game, huh? Yeah, see? I've given him everything possible. So he has a 72% chance to critically hit on a class that already has a ridiculous critical hit. Now, this is how you start to get to shit that's going to be ridiculous. Is that you put on all this stuff, and then you just go to town, you know? While I'm here. Superstorm. Zone damage when attacking from behind. Boost accuracy. Fully remove own aggro. Why is that not the move that you get? Oh, you're killing me, man. Alright, well, that's all I wanted to do. There's nothing else really to do now. Where's the boat? Oh shit, it's a Quarmu.
Sorry, I don't do restraint. This one looking at me funny.
Don't we need like marbled Quarmu meat or some shit? I just wish we had more games like Tales of Vesperia, man. Like, I really can't stress enough how, like, life-changing that game's existence was for me, man. Like, when I first saw that game, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, look how good this game looks and all that shit, you know, back in the day we did. And like, I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, this is like Symphonia, but with, like, crazy good graphics. And, like, I remember the first day I played it for, like, 5 or 6 hours or some shit. And I remember stopping to, like, get hot dogs or something.
Keep it up, Leo.
It was truly a wonderful time we had, man. Where, like, everything was just good. You didn't have to question if they were going to ruin the game with some stupid shit. I'm pretty sure that game had microtransactions, too. Like, very early on. But it didn't matter because, you know, they made a game around it. That's why you never hear anyone complain or talk about it. They made a video game. I know, crazy, isn't it? That is one thing I will say about Assassin's Creed. Is like I don't really get why everybody complains about Assassin's Creed's microtransactions. There's more than enough experience to beat the game. As I have demonstrated for 3 straight games in a row, you have more than enough experience to be able to beat the game. Like, I never understood that one.
Husks, one of the constancies of battle.
Yep. And that's really all that matters. That's the one thing I don't like about Tales of Arise, is I feel like even if you grind for hours at a time, you're still not caught up to what you need and what the game expects you to have. Whoop, fire. Fire again.
I'll repay you later.
See, for me, like, an in-game system can be good, right? Like, if you're playing a game, like, an in-game system can be good, but I think that a system should also be good while you're playing the game as well. Like, I don't want to have a game where, like, at the end game when you're maxed out, it's really fun. I want to play a game where even while you're just randomly doing stuff in the overworld, like, the game is good. You know what I mean? Like, while you're leveling up. Because what do most people experience when they play a game, right? Like, they don't stick around to do this fucking super bosses. Like, only a small percentage of the players will ever do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I feel like a game system should be better while you're doing the leveling. And, like, it obviously makes sense at the end, right? Like, we don't want to punish people for actually playing the game through, you know? But, like, I do feel like it should be a percentage, you know? It should be like, okay, you know, the early game plays this way. That was a nice dodge, by the way. If I pat myself on the back.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
but like a game system should be good, obviously at all times. But it, like a lot of people say that about Xenoblade, like especially 2, because my god, 2 has such a fucking awful leveling system, and just in general like character progression system, completely based off of fucking RNG. So A is exit for combat. What? Oh, hi. All right, let's surf somewhere else. Yeah, this is as close as they let you get. Autopilot? The fuck is autopilot? It's just... Oh, go straight. I see. Dude, how many airdrops are they gonna have? Huh. At least you can't beat yourself. They could be really evil with some of that. Like, just look at this fucking map, man. Just have a straight line across the fucking sea, dude. Every game's got to have a Wind Waker section now. It's crazy. All right, let's go do the story. Let's check this out, and then we'll go do the story. Now this game is actually a game I could believe you could like skip most of the side content and still beat the story. What? No super monster? Hello? There must be a quest here. So okay, that's fine. I'll just be taking this. This one's a little weak. I really hope someday we get a GameCube Mini. That would be nice.
Today's our lucky day.
For what? That was weird. Okay. It's unfortunate too because with the removal of like open world or like world maps, you kind of lose the airship. You know, like every JRPG, like a lot of them, you get like an airship as like part of the story or whatever. Like you just don't get that anymore. Colony Mew Hidden Coast.
It's brilliant. The sea forms a natural defense.
Yes. I doubt we could do anything with this. This is like Colony 11, basically. Like a colony right on their doorstep. Alright. There you go. Well, we'll be back here later, I guess. You know, it's like when you play like a flying, or, you know, whenever you play a game that's like a flying mount or something, right? It's like, if they gave it to you right away, you would never explore anywhere in the environment, right? Like, you would just fly from A to B. That's why I don't mind, like, you know, you have to wait a little bit before you get the airship, because usually what happens is that you get, like, the airship or whatever, like, lets you fly around the overworld, and then you never really walk anywhere ever again. You know? And I remember when I played Symphonia, right, which was like, I think one of the first games I'd ever played that really had that, you know? I was kind of like, yeah, I just never really walked anywhere after a point, because you're never required to.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
That's why it's very good to, you know, limit stuff. You don't want to just have the player, you know, just get flying right away, because then what the fuck? You would never explore the
Wake
overworld.
up. I heard something.
Alright, there's a hero quest.
What is it, Mimi?
A hero job, for me!
Banana see person on ground! Stay with me.
Oh shit, she got the OBS symbol. Okay.
I have to
one. Ugh.
Stop moving.
You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
You're bleeding out of every orifice. Damn it.
I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here.
Beg us for help or die.
You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur.
That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh.
Dude, they just all shit on him 24/7. That's brutal.
Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
Yeah, so let's
For
help
now,
you.
let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu.
Oh,
I
then they're
know this
really
might be a
screwed.
lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
Alright, Fiona has temporarily joined the party. I wonder what she is. Transparent Dreams.
Always nice to have more friends.
Hold on,
Fiona saved the
everyone.
people of
I'm
Colony
on my
Mu.
way.
Okay.
What does she
colony
do?
Info updated.
She is the Signifier. Okay. Resident Flag grants own buffs to all allies. Applies one random buff to self. Regenerate. AoE around user. Lightning Passion. Boost damage dealt for each active buff. Boost damage dealt for it's either a single target or a multi-target. Ah. So basically she just gives, what is it, auto attack? That's why. The whole goal is to use max effort over and over and over again, and then to spread it around to everybody while dropping this, I guess. Or you could turn her into an offense. I'm not liking that too much. Cheer up. Restores nearby allies' HP on Art Execution. Amount healed is equal to 50%. Oh! 50% of the user's healing. Extends duration of buff effects issued by self by 40%. So it's 4% of HP when buff is applied. Okay. Well, I guess whatever. It's another class, I guess, right? That means we probably skipped a healer somewhere.
Check it out. Bullet's digging a hole.
Please, there's no time to spare.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh shit, people are getting murdered. Getting fucked up. Dead.
Summer. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right.
Alright, soldiers' husks.
I'd better send them off.
We're doing this for one person. I mean, it's because it's a special mission, but usually this is when there's a lot of people. Oh, no, okay, there's more. Get some bonus points. Well, Summer's dead, so that's a great affinity. You can totally build affinity when you're dead. You're never escaping the affinity chart.
If only I was stronger.
Just stay focused. It's not over yet.
Yes, then how'd you end up the commander of this colony then? What the hell?
Good thing we found this.
I love the cartoonish fight sounds so much. It's like all of her friends are dead, basically.
Sean, you kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes. Thank you.
Mia, would you do the honors?
This is like a scene in like a Final Fantasy game where you're running around and like everyone's like flashing and blinking out. Man, they did a lot with those games back in the day. When they really like couldn't do too much. Like the spirit and the attitude in those games was just different. I don't know. It's hard to describe. You'd have dudes jumping around and dudes flashing out. Just like good old Wedge and Biggs, dude. Okay, let's go over here and do this first. I guess there's another way to get up, maybe? I don't think so. I think they want you to, you know, enter from the original point. Okay, let me walk around. But who killed them? Kavesi troops? Ardun? Like, I don't know.
Okay, buddy. Surprise.
We're gonna find out that she killed them. She has like a alternate personality or some shit. Not enough people are snapping in this game. We need to torment them more.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't going to change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
Yep.
We can't leave it like this.
So is there going to be anyone left in the colony at all? Like, obviously they could always just spawn more dudes, but it's kind of shaping up that, like, all of her friends are just dead. It's going to be, like, 5 people in the colony. Dude, it seems like Kevis does not have a lot of good colonies, like, at all. They completely forgot about Colony Tau. Colony Mu is just... who gives a shit, right? I have so much stupid shit to do later today.
What? It's nighttime. Check it out.
I don't want to
Where
lose
it's
them.
digging a hole.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, Fiona.
Uh-oh. Holy shit, it really is just Kevis. They are not fucking around today.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona!
Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you. We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner.
She carries a banner into...
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes.
Together.
We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded... Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Still fighting fit. Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much.
Yo, what class is that?
U, we fight as one. Right, folks?
Do not give this job to
You
Lance.
guys-
I will explode.
Trust your crew.
Trust yourself.
Trust I'll get us killed.
All hearts as one. We'll make it together.
Don't worry, this will secretly be like one of the best classes in the game. Hey, shoot. Obviously, we're way high level for this. This is more like just murder. Oh, I guess that's why people use Dead Set, huh? Maybe I will use Dead Set then. And just remove Quick Draw. I'll use Dead Set, and then I'll prep it with Staying Power. And then I can remove Night Hunt. That might be better. Wait, can't we set it with maximum voltage? Wait a minute. Am I stupid? Bro, I could just use maximum volt. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Dude, we never had this class either.
Retreat! Retreat!
Like the vibroblade, like punching gauntlets.
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma, all of you.
Thank you.
Pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Then it's a Lands class. I hate
Lance,
this game.
Everybody. Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
We were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
You knew all along? Huh?
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
That was fast.
It's hardly
Sure.
a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change
I mean,
myself.
our warning level can't
wanna
get any
change the
higher
way
than what it
things are.
is, so might as well.
Good on you.
It's more of a
Looks like you
story
got it
thing, to be
figured out.
honest.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the console.
That's easy.
And second, that only that console knows the location of the flame clock
What?
under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Oh shit, they're getting smarter.
Fake? How's
Yeah.
that then? Oh, but the console isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this.
Okay, the Circle of Wisdom.
I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way.
I guess that's for sending all
Really
our
helped
friends.
me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
There's like a weird first-person portion. What the fuck? Kind of spooky. It's like one room.
Always nice to have more friends.
No one who watches this will probably ever get that, but the people who do are gonna hate me for that.
Can't forget our progress.
Absolutely.
Around here.
Main gate. All right, we have to have
Always
enough
nice
to level
have more
up.
friends.
We don't know where our flame clock is, so that's a fake flame clock. Okay, dude. I mean, I don't know.
I hope everyone's
I guess it
getting
makes
along.
sense, right? Technically. We're also right at the doorstep of Agnes Castle. I wish there was a little bit more, like, mechanically to, like, the whole flame clock thing. Like, yeah, you get freed from it, but, like, right now it's on the screen. It doesn't really mean anything, you know? I'm not saying it should be, like, a way to, like, gate progress or keep you out of something or whatever, you know what I mean? I just wish there was more to it, you know? Like, there's a reason to not, you know, let it fill up or a reason to empty it out or whatever, you know what I mean?
Such flower power! Banana flubbered!
Everyone, we've been waiting for you.
This is awesome. Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this. It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed. Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
Sure.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma!
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
Yeah, but she's just gonna work with us instead.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi. Tickle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Hilarious.
Stop it!
We can't have you be sad all the time, Fiona.
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out here.
I like how this was so awful they couldn't even show it.
She's back to herself.
We're waiting waiting in the square.
Why, I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
It's like a colony of children. Actual. Like, they didn't grow up like the rest of the
It's hard
colonies.
to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Always nice to
Alright,
have
now I
more
can
friends.
do the bed of woes and wishes. Goo Goo. Flame clock or no flame clock make no difference for Goo Goo. But also understand pain it brought. Pain of saying goodbye to many friends when life sucked away. So Goo Goo understand reason why friends want to destroy.
I hope everyone's getting along. This is something decent, right?
Alright, I'll be taking this.
And
I like how you get SP for opening these. Was that always the case? Or was that like something that just happened later? Because like I feel like that's something that happened later. I don't remember that happening initially at the start. Because I don't even think we have good SP. I mean, you need SP everywhere you can get it, right? Like, you need the points. Because as you see, it's been a while since I've been in here. And like, we haven't really gained much of anything. Not enough SP, yeah. That's the talent art too. Omnipresent Blade. That's because I didn't learn it over here.
You found power.
Omnipresent Blade. There you go. That's what I'll get.
You found power.
So then we could get Heat and Arts Canceling. Not enough SP for Subtle Strike. Biting Back, which will let us get Time and Arts Canceling. KO Wounded, Resonant Edge. Okay. Shared Blessing.
power, eh?
Watch, Signifier will be like one of the better classes. If you can get like the auto attacks down to like basically nothing, it'll probably become like really stupidly good. Liberty Wing. Okay, I don't think there's anything we could grab anymore. I think it's all too high. Burst All. No, I don't have enough. 9 away. Volcano Cannon.
Check out this sick new
And
skill.
Incredible. Okay, we already have that. Alright. We just don't have enough. We're at the point now, like, we had a whole bunch saved up over the course of the game. Now it's kind of hard to get enough to, you know, get anything new, so. Alright. Like, Interlink is a cool system. I just think my biggest problem is that because you can't change the pairings, like, sometimes it's useful. Sometimes you might take both your healers away from the fight. At which point it's kind of like, well, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? So probably the best thing to do would be to have, like, Senna and Lands be tanks. Or at least one of them be a tank. And then, like, between Noah and Mio and Tyon and Uni, 2 of those are DPS. Like, it's 1 and 1, right? Because, like, if you take away a tank and you put them on the wrong thing, or if, God forbid, you take away a healer, you're just shit out of luck, man. You just have no healing. And sometimes the AI is not... Those animations just take way too long in Interlink. Like they take way too long to have the finishing effect. I think that's the biggest problem, honestly. Is that you want to do something, you want to fight, you want to hit moves and things come out, and it just takes so long. Like, whoever it is you wanted to heal is dead. Which kind of fits with, like, the rest of the game, honestly, where it's like, I want to do something and it just takes too long.
Can we maybe train?
I just want to order food so we can get more on the menu. Collectible boost.
Lick those plates clean, guys.
You didn't even put anything on the fork.
Can we try it out, like, right now?
Sure.
Can't forget our progress update.
Okay. Next on the list is...
A container. Finders keepers.
Absolutely, even though it's clearly something that they're using. It's ours now. I mean, is there anything to spend silver coins on? I don't know. Like, you can't spend silver coins to unlock a class faster. So, I mean, with Noah, like, we basically more or less have done everything for him but healing jobs, basically. Ethereal ability. Yeah, life-saving fist would be good. Antibody system. Shortens the duration of debuffs on... that's okay. I'm gonna have to fucking leave him as a healer forever at this point. Yeah, no one's gaining anything for Yumsmith. No one else even gained Yumsmith. Oh, so we have to use that more. Let's bring back Ashira since... what is it? Fiona left.
I go wherever you go.
Wait, did I put Dead Set on? I totally forgot, did I? No. I didn't put Dead Set on. Fuck that, I'm done dying at the start of a fight. We're gonna put Dead Set on, and then we're also gonna put on Violent, Maximum Voltage, sorry. I wonder, okay, let's try this. Right? I wonder if I could use both of these at the same time. Like, will it remove my aggro and then apply Maximum Voltage? Or will it just not, does this just not work?
Giant
Oops.
swing! Maximum voltage!
What did I have on before?
Staying power!
Does that make sense, though? Like, wouldn't I want to buff off? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense.
Staying power!
Fatal Barrage. This move does more damage anyway. Boost damage dealt when attacking from behind by 100. So really the power multiplier is more like 460%, which is more than this. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of movement. That, again, the auto-attacking shit is just obnoxious. In a game with positionals, too. That's why it wasn't as bad in Xenoblade 1. Like, yeah, the animation lock could be kind of brutal. But, like, you weren't just, like, completely screwed out of either choosing damage or movement. Which I think is, like, the most annoying part, is you have to choose between one of the two. And in some really bad cases, you have to choose between damage and, damage and healing.
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Oh, we're probably gonna fight here, so let's
Can't
save.
forget our progress update.
Alright, so what's the plan that they have for this?
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Kavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
About the console.
You said the console was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
Yuck.
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
That's why she's
I
commander.
know, it was a
She's not the
twisted
most
kind of
fit. It's
punishment,
just the console doesn't give
but
a
now
shit.
I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
Yeah, because it's not really a promotion. They know she cares. Alright, let's ask about the real flame
You
clock.
said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the console. How are we supposed to find it then?
That's part of the dilemma.
I don't suppose we could just ask the console? Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Could we take a look into your past battle records? Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
Alright. About destroying the flame clock? I'm trying to ask in, like, order of importance,
kind
really.
of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax, like not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right, all right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you
It's
tell
never
her
gone
that.
wrong for anyone so far.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
Okay, well, I guess we could ask anything we want, so... What about the fake flame
You said
clock?
the colony's flame clock was a fake.
This is like a new thing that they do?
What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the console to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us?
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Niko's on warehouse detail. And I'm Niko. I'll get
What?
things ready for your
So why do you speak...
inspection.
the third person meme! I don't care about your rank.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
Alright.
Always nice to have more friends.
Transparent dreams. Basically, we just need to see where all the particles flew to. That's pretty much what we need to figure out, right? Frost, Sean, you said you'd come back, you liars. Sorry to bother you. We were hoping to check out the old battle records. Ah, right. Fifi said to expect you. Bear with me for a moment. Right, I've transferred you the data. If you see anything interesting, let me know. Thank you, we will. Right?
I hope everyone's getting along.
No. People are mad. People hate the fucking console for this.
Always nice to have more friends.
Welcome to Niko's Warehouse. I'm Niko, and this is my, well, not exactly my exact, well, not my exactly, but it's a warehouse array. Look around all you like. Thanks, I won't be a minute. Nothing here really stands out. It's all I expect from a colony with the rank their flame clock says they are. By the way, are you the one who does inventory management here? No, I think it might be the console. Niko only watches the warehouse. Niko, I should say, is me. Why would a console do that themselves? What is this, like a front? It's all a massive fake. It's a front, basically.
Along. Can we maybe train?
Alright. Discuss. Well, no, you actually cannot train from here.
Let's catch up on stuff.
Okay, let's not mince words. Colony Mew is weird. This is why you can't make friends. I've looked into their combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Mew. That in of itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation survey thing you thought up earlier. Back to the drawing board then. Or perhaps what really caught my eye was the wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large swings in the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony's supply chain over the long term. So what's that prove except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves? I've got to say, it's not really the impression I got of this place at first glance. We've heard them chat, and they don't really seem to talk a whole lot on training or strategy. And think about the personnel turnover. You saw the flower garden. Notice how young they all are? Add to that the console's extended periods of absence. Ignoring for the sake of argument the insecure environment, the colony's military results couldn't really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say their colony's rank stayed the same? Right, and the flame clock issue is odd as well. I couldn't stop wondering what the point of the deception was. We said we thought it would be it could be to fool enemies, but the soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't seem bothered by it, but I think in the real world, it wouldn't do them any real favors. Right, of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the others that it affects. Was it, what was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time. Hold, back the snuff up. You're not saying. The people the console wanted to deceive, was it the residents of Colony Mew all along? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment, still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back when. Right, they're so occupied with the reality put in front of them that they don't even think of anything beyond that horizon. In Colony Mew's case, they don't seem much interested in anything apart from the banner Fiona carries. True that, as soon as it's about Fiora, they get super passionate. You think they're being used? No, it's not a question of being used or otherwise. I'd imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's convenient. If the console had to go to such lengths to devise this, there could be only one reason. The console is betraying Colony Mew. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. We've got to tell Fifi straight away. Yeah, they were probably sacrificing it. Maybe they're like playing both sides. Maybe they're a console of like two colonies in the area.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I mean, that seems like pretty reasonable, right?
Oh no. What's going on?
The red eye.
It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
I mean, what else did you expect? I like how they just let us walk away. What happened to the hail of gunfire and everything?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Topple.
Hello!
Don't worry, he'll be all right. But now...
Light him up! Oh, yeah!
Mew's console. It was you, wasn't it?
What? Mobius!
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams.
Oh, great.
You really should have just stayed dreaming.
I was never your friend.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship,
I mean, it's all
humans don't come
conspiracy.
together.
They're all working together.
It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did.
When is she gonna put on her console armor? Did she blow them up? Oh, you're just all kinds of fucked
She
up,
never
man.
once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Oh, well, ain't that nice? Learn this! Oh, what are you...
Don't hurt my friend!
It's not your friend. Oh, God.
Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona!
This is totally a Lance job. I hate it.
Fiona! Lance!
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up. You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad.
Oh, my
Emma.
God.
So please, stop calling it a dream.
This is the weakest colony story by far.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry? Please, stop. All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
Maybe they just want to create a bunch of despair in the world.
Forever.
That could also be true.
Trying to mention won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead.
And I'm Mobius.
I'm the one who killed them.
It's never happened. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I guess she just doesn't have a console armor set at all. Console I? Oh yeah, I for Irma. Holy shit. Why did I do this? Why did I open with that? That's not gonna help. Alright, let's kill the generic shitlings. Just so that way I can actually, you know, go back to fighting whoever. Dude, the consoles are just straight fucking evil, man. It's not just enough to wage a war and not care about who the fuck is actually dying. They're just like, you know what? I want to make them suffer, too. I like it when they suffer. Oh shit, look at the buffs we're getting. Damn, alright. Use a regenerate circle as well. There you go. What? I had to target her. I like how I hit it once. Follow leader? Yeah, follow leader isn't exactly as good as you think. What the hell is counter heal? What are all these buffs? Dude, there's like 1,000 buffs in this game and you never get to use any of them. This is the only class that gets to use them. What the fuck? This fucking game, man. Shoot. Okay. Okay. That's probably the best setup. You just lose your own aggro. Like, yeah, you lose a move, but whatever. Dude, she just throws out a ton of buffs. Holy shit. Yo, this class might actually be lit. Should we chain? Yeah, let's chain attack. Use it right at the start. Dude, I hate the pirate eye patches so much. Dude, yeah, we got so many buffs. Okay, that's one thing that they never really changed. We chose to multiplies the TP of all active characters except Self. I mean, we should probably use her, right? First. There you go, one random buff. Yeah, I guess with the cooldown on it being so low, you could just use it right away whenever. That's pretty strong. Oh, we only have one. Oh, man, do you think she could fucking do this? Yes. I'm sorry I ever doubted her. A lot of games do that. They don't really know how to show like a bunch of different debuffs all at once, you know what I mean? It's hard sometimes for games. What can I say? Let's use... You think we could break? We might... No. Okay, well, it would be nice. We could have gotten Tyon back and we could have broken again or some shit. Alright. And what? Same thing again? It's actually really good if you can believe it. Dude, why does he always look the coolest with like almost any of his moves? Lance is seriously one of the coolest characters in the party. And I just have him on like the worst jobs that don't benefit him. Galactic Flight charges chain attack gauge and grants power charge to all allies. Okay. She is 70 fucking 4. Good lord. Alright, here's where we start doing tons of damage. What is the move that hits hard on this class? I never remember. Let's put bleed on, I guess. Nah, it's back bleed. Sometimes it ignores it. Oh well, whatever. We'll see this. We'll probably never see this. Actually, who knows? She could be like a good party member, actually. Yeah, so we have another usage of the chain attack gauge. So we don't have to end yet. So we've done Noah, we've done Lands. So let's do Uni. Oh shit, that's kind of strong, right? Kill on hit. Oh fuck, actually this could be bad, depending who we get back. We have to get back a non-healer, otherwise we're screwed. We kind of need to get back one of the stronger people as well. Nice, 2 people. Very good. Okay. I mean, what do you want to use? Maybe we should do lightning quick. I don't think anything can be blocked, so. Chance to pierce. Oh, I didn't change any of his moves. He still has myopic screen on, so I'll do that later. Which isn't bad because we could daze somebody with that. Sure, fuck it. Just keep using her. $57,000 and then 121,000. You know, nothing major. Definitely 1,000 cuts. Oh shit! Like, what can we even do that'll like let us do a ton of damage? Right? We still have power charge, so I could maybe do Fatal Barrage because I'm back attack up. Oh! Oh no! Damn it! But that was the play for sure. That was 100% the play. The amount of damage we got there was nuts. Yeah, she's dead. We killed her from like 60%. Holy shit! Dead. We killed her from 60%. Dude, Fiona might be one of the best party members because she gives you back chain attack gauge. Oh god, I didn't crack my knuckle correctly. You ever done that where you like crack your finger incorrectly and like it doesn't pop, so you have to wait for it to like... God damn it. It's the worst feeling in the world.
You really shouldn't cry for me. Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you.
I mean, she literally was a villain.
Fiona. You'll always be my
friend.
Irma.
Oh. Alright, so, actually, let me write this down real quick. One really fucking stupid argument later, I'm ready to fucking play more fucking Xenoblade 3. Good lord. Maybe I'll actually get to play a video game before I die. Can you imagine that? It was a fake fucking Levness. Are you serious? Alright, let's just smash it, move on.
We made it to morning. I hope everyone's getting
Yeah,
along.
it really was fake. It just disappeared. Outright. It was an illusion. I mean, I guess someone touched it, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it was like a magic spell. Oh yeah, they're all knocked out. Have to check in the flame clock. This whole thing feels like a bad dream. Wow. Very exciting. You know, there's nothing I like better than, you know, trying to enjoy what little happiness I can have in my life, and then someone comes in and just pisses all over it, and then blames me for making them piss all over it. That's probably my favorite part of just everything in general. Because, you know, I'm the problem, obviously. It's great. I like playing video games, not getting yelled at. I know that might be a shocker to some retards, but it is what it is, right? Wait, where the fuck is it? I thought it was out here. What? Where was it? Okay, I don't think it was here before.
The flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
Did none of you touch the old one?
I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her.
But she was
But
my
if
friend.
I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? If things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Yeah, don't actually do this in real life. Talk to as few people as possible and internalize your issues. I'm not kidding.
Or swear or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries.
What a fucking simp.
You can count on this Turkin head, okay?
Same old tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the Turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people.
Welcome
I have to know
aboard.
what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Alright, let's do it. We are actually probably running out of colonies to liberate.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
won't. Not ever.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep her around. She's pretty good. Her thing pops up, it gives you more chain attack gauge. The constant buffing, it seems like the AI has that on a good rotation. So she might be one of the better party members. I know I say this like very often, right? But she might very well be one of the best party members in the game. Definitely. Oh, I guess it can go further up. Never mind. Alright, there you go. Transparent dreams. Don't say lands. I fucking hate you.
No.
Applies random buffs and can strengthen the whole party with
I
arts.
hope
Oh,
everyone's
great.
getting along.
Why they give lands all the healer people is just beyond me, but whatever. It is what it is, right? What? Wait, where is this? Wait, so what happened to the flowers? I thought there was like a whole meadow of fucking flowers out here. Right? Wait, there's a path down here? Yeah, maybe they're further back, or I don't know. There were flowers. Yeah, I guess it was like a fake wall or something hidden behind it that you can go look at if you absolutely want to. Alright, where does this lead to? I was gonna comment earlier that there's this floating island out in the distance, so... You know, let's do that.
Yippee!
Obviously, we have to go back and get the boat. And I guess we could look at the other question marks, or we could just do the story. I mean, probably just do the story. This was, you know, not as long as I thought it might have become, but, you know, it was pretty straightforward. Alright, so what the hell is this? There better be something good out here. Alright, let's go back. Let's leave. Fuck me. We didn't inspect this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kinda don't care. Let's just move on. Whatever, we'll come back later. I'm too fucking pissed. I'm just gonna play the video game. Where's the boat? Wait, oh, okay, they moved it. Yeah, they move it when you teleport, I guess, in case it's stuck or whatever, you know, in case it's far away. I guess could also be a good reason, right? Let's just do the fucking story. This is why I don't make playthroughs when I'm mad, because, like, then I don't, like, I'm just too annoyed. I won't fucking say anything. So, yeah, this is why I don't fucking do playthroughs when I'm angry. So, now you know why I don't just pump out videos all the fucking time. You know, people want me to play 1,000 fucking games. It's like, you want me to play shit when I'm mad? I'm mad right now. I'm not gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be fucking annoyed all day now. So, here, you get your fucking anger playthroughs. I'm gonna stop for this. Hold on. Yeah, you can't turn any sharper than this. You have to accelerate to turn. It's like a real boat. None of this hovercraft nonsense that they put in like 1,000 games or whatever.
It's another thing to see it for yourself.
Twin Palm Island. It's almost like I'm playing Wind Waker now, actually. Okay. This is the kind of area you definitely would probably have to, like, look up a map for, just so you know where everything is. Or just so you know where all the islands that you can actually land on are. I mean, or you could surf around. I mean, luckily you don't have to get into fights when you're on, you know, the boat or whatever.
Is that...
What are they doing? They're not even aggressive. They're just swimming into shit. Oh, there was an ether current? I don't care. Yeah, so there's some high-level areas. You know, nothing too ridiculous, I guess. Where are these guys? Super high-level. Horn Island. Can we push you? No, we go under. Okay, this is level appropriate, which means we're gonna get fucked. I can't wait.
Check this place out.
Farview Cape. Alright, I actually need to bring back, we have no heroes. Let me bring back Ashira. I'm gonna keep Ashira around long enough for someone else to learn the class, which we're getting there. We have to kill some high-level people, though. Like, we actually do need to kind of fight enemies our level.
I'll follow your lead.
Alright, comboed into dead set. Wouldn't be so required if you were able to, you know, have multiple moves, but fuck that. We could put on a bunch of stuff. Sadly, this is how this class plays. You blow your load at the start, and then there's like nothing else really to do. I mean, I guess I could use other stuff, right? Like I could use maximum voltage. Actually, it doesn't make much sense because by the time you get it, you might as well just, you know. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really make much sense, does it? That's exactly why this would be kind of boring to play, honestly. What class is Mio? Oh yeah, that's why I don't play Mio. This is why I was playing Tyon, because this plays closer to Flash Fencer, which is what I really like about it. Alright, well, I missed that, so might as well just use stuff. Dude, look at that. That's crazy. Well, unfortunately, I fucked up my launch. That would be perfect, but we're gonna kill it, so it's fine. So we can fight elites. We just can't fight name monsters with this setup. That's the unfortunate part. 78! Oh my god. Dude, that's gotta be a ton, right? I hate to, you know, check this like a watched pot, but I really do kind of want to, you know, get people on some different classes. You know, I want to make sure, like, you know me, when I played Tactics Advance, I was checking people's classes. I was doing stuff. You know how it is. The thing that makes me the most upset is that Final Fantasy III not only does not have a New Game Plus, but also, like, especially for the Steam version, you have to have, in order to get all the trophies on the Steam version, you have to level everyone up to class level 99. Like, dude, that is so ridiculous. That is actually insane that they want you to do that. Okay, dead.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Like, if you have any, like, if you've played Final Fantasy III, you know that every class levels up to 99. Dude, it's so, that is such a brutal grind for an achievement. Like, yes, is it a doable grind? Sure. But is it something that you probably realistically want to do? Probably not. Being totally honest with you, you know? Like, I like, wait, what's happening? What? I died?
Good work.
Bored now. Next.
I like how these things are just one-shotting people. Isn't that great? That's great. Oh shit. I fucked up my headset. I hit my headset with my controller when I sneezed because it was in my hand. What? It's like it didn't hit the other guy. It's supposed to be an AoE. Wait, what? 0? I don't know what's going on.
If only you didn't charge.
They really should have the ability for you to pause the game and be like, all right, what's going on? What's the situation? What does this debuff do? What does that do? I feel like that would benefit it a lot because, like, you know, that's one thing. I gotta give credit to Final Fantasy 12, and we know this game console can do it because this game console runs Jesus Christ! Okay, and then only 1 at the bonus. That's hilarious. This game runs Final Fantasy 12. You know, it's not really that crazy, you know, to have a game system where, like, time pauses anymore, which I think is kind of cool. You know, like, you could literally stop the action, do some crazy shit. I actually kind of like that. That's why Final Fantasy 12 blew me away, man. It's nice to remember. You know, it's just nice to look back sometimes on happier years when games were just cooler. Not that this game isn't cool, but, you know, when every game was like this, even the generic, like, run-of-the-mill, third-party, made by some studio you've never heard of, random-ass games, generic platformer, Banjo-Kazooie clones, right? When anybody could pitch an idea and it would just get made, right? And, like, yeah, there were some games that weren't that great, and I'm not gonna front, but it was cool. It was, you know, nowadays, I don't know. I don't know, man. What I do know is that this game, like, I did not expect this game to be as good as it was. That's for sure. Now, obviously, there's, you know, things about it I don't like that are just typical Xenoblade things, but unlike the last two games, I feel like they're serviceable, which is really what, you know, it's pretty hype, honestly. Alright. We're at the edge of the fucking map, I guess. What does the edge even look like? Nothing. It's like the worst way to define an edge. Oh, shit. I got it. I got it. Don't sweat it. I just hate that. Okay, so right now I'm holding left to turn. See, I'm right at the perfect place with where the camera is, where it doesn't know where to count turning left. That's a little weird. Wait, move to cabin? What the hell does this do?
Everyone, get some rest.
Wait, whoa! You could do this? Holy shit! Yo, I didn't know this. That's cool. 59, and we're dude. Are we gonna discover like one more place and be able to level up again? Are you serious? All right, don't actually do this, please. There's not enough room in here. What did everyone do? Scrunch up against the wall so they could train? Y'all are a little bit too crazy. A little bit too, a little bit too a lot of things, actually. We're never gonna get it. Dude, I'm telling you, this should have been better. I'm never gonna find any of this shit. I'm gonna deadass have to go super out of my way to find any of this. Because, like, I'm missing, like, 1 or 2 items, you know? Whatever. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, there wasn't really much. I was just curious, like, what does moving to cabin really do?
I'm all refreshed.
Not to mention, there's supposed to be 6 other people in here. The guests. There must be, like, another deck. They're just packed in, like a slave ship or something. I don't know. Alright.
We've never been here before.
There you go. That's probably enough to level up. We'll go ahead. Or maybe we won't. Or maybe we will. What do I fucking know?
Such is the officer's duty.
Okay. Just hold to start. Okay.
Cap of thinkings. On. Friends show what friends got.
That was easy. That was actually very easy. I only had to think at that initial, like, turn. I was like, huh. I need to go one more and then steal it and move it over. And that was it. Okay, it goes further. They haven't really used a lot of these, right? This is like the 3rd one we found, besides the initial one.
Might as well claim this.
Alright, let's go.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Fuck.
Will intellect of friends suffice?
Okay. There we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I had to stop and think for a minute if I was actually doing that correctly.
Well, hey, look at that.
Good thing we found this.
This will probably cap us, or it'll bring us close. Alright, no reason to collect any more. I really wonder what these are going to be used for.
All right, it's open.
Hopefully it's something good. I mean, obviously it'll be some major reward, right? The word stone. Alright, back to the ship. Yeah, so this whole area is just one big thing. Like, most of it is out here surfing. Who would have thought, like, this is nothing. It's like such a small, minor area. Small, minor portion of it. Like, look, you can even see the path that we've taken around the area. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, filling this map in is going to be the worst part of the 100%. I mean, there's no, you know, it's not anything. It's just like if you want to really do like 100% of everything. All right.
Everyone, get some rest.
Yep. There you go, level 60.
I definitely feel stronger.
They shoot each other. Yeah, so we didn't spend any time at 59. We just went right from 59 to 60. That's what I mean. It was good to like sail around, you know, to see everything around the world map. Just so you know what's what, you know, what's where. I want to make sure I document that this is the edge. I keep pressing ZL to reverse. Yeah, that could be bad. Whoops. There you go. I just want to make sure I get it on the map. So that way later on when I come here, I'm not like blown away by like, I don't know where the map ends, guys. I don't know. This is so weird. I wish the game told you. Okay. You people thought I was gonna fall off, huh? I could pilot a ship. Dude, I was really good with ships in Battlefield 4. I know that technically has nothing to do with this game, but I was really good with piloting ships in Battlefield 4. That was like my favorite land vehicle to use. That and the AA gun. And then in the AA gun, I would just shoot people. I wouldn't actually shoot down planes or whatever. Like, I would try, but it wasn't my primary directive, you know? That's work. That's boring. Who the fuck wants to shoot planes? Or I would just shoot people with fucking 30 millimeter. Man, Battlefield 4 was so good. Man, like, I just wished it... None of the fucking crossplay shit existed back then, man. That would have been so great.
Great. Wonder what it's like inside.
Hmm. $57. What are they doing? I'm genuinely curious. Where are we running to? Okay. I guess nowhere. It's a secret area? How? Yeah, with the Legacy of the Seven. There you go. Martis rings.
Whoa, got a rare
What the hell even is this?
here.
Watch, a level 90 is going to show up. There you go, tons of experience just for looking. Yeah, right, like this is supposed to be like a maelstrom or something, you know? Like that's why they said we couldn't just sail across it. It just seems like it's a cliff into nothingness, right? Alright, let's go back. Doesn't really seem like there's anything. Oh no, there's nothing. We have to walk back. Okay, that's not a big deal. Or we could teleport, right? Because we've almost done like a full circle a little bit. Yeah, I guess we could just teleport, right? We could just go over here and then we could just sail back. I wish there was a way to see how much bonus experience you have without actually going to a resting site. But whatever. Yeah, see, this is why I like to... Remember in Skyward Sword when they had like a whole thing to like, you know... Because Skyward Sword basically is made up of smaller Zelda parts, basically. Right? Like, I remember when they had like a whole section of the game that's like Wind Waker. I played that on stream, actually, like about a year ago. Just over a year when they re-released Skyward Sword HD, I played it for the channel. So if you're curious, you could see I actually really enjoyed that version more than the original, partially because, you know, motion controls actually work on that version. I mean, that's a weird thing to say because it's kind of... The whole game is kind of fucked eternally because it relies so much on the omnidirectional slashing. Like... But besides that, like, it's a pretty good version of the game. Like, I am actually glad they re-released it. The only thing left to do would be to port, like, a lot of the old Zelda games from the 3DS to the Switch. Or whatever. Like, I just think that, like, the way the Switch is, it just sucks they dropped the DS, man. It's like a decade of more than a decade, like a decade and a half of, like, crazy good games. The DS and the 3DS lived longer than the Game Boy, actually, you know? Because the DS was, what, 2005? 2006? And then they finally killed it in, like, 2019, 2020. You know, so people would buy more Switch shit. And like I say, the Switch is bangers, but it was just a certain style of game you had when you had to make multiple screens of stuff. And that's what I really liked about it, you know? Break him. This is why I know Tyon is going to be a great flash fencer. Alright, time to topple this bitch. Oh no! Toppled. And yep, here it is. Whoop! Staying power. I love this theme so much, man. That's what I mean. Like, good music can completely change how you perceive a game. Trust me. Like even games, like, I know everyone shits on COD, but some of the OG CODs had really good music.
Lance wants something a bit meatier.
COD, any RPG, right? Like, RPGs are usually known for that shit too, so.
All right, it's open.
All right. I think that's all I can do here, right? I mean, we could keep fighting blues. I mean, like, ideally, I'd want to find a place where there's blues my level, and then we could fight them there. As we try to get everybody into, like, you know, different roles that kind of, you know, befit them, right? So, like, for instance, Lanz, I'd like him to finish Thaumaturge, even though, what is his rank for this? A? Oh, he's actually good with this. Yeah, we missed this. Strategos. I don't know where we're going to find this, but, you know, I doubt it's missable. And then after this, we'll put this on, so that way he can throw stuff out, you know? Actually, wait, let's see what move he got from it. Because I didn't change any of this, actually, which is kind of bad. Noble Taunt, advanced cooldown, sadly, you cannot set few more. Yeah, I know. Hidden Thorn is a bleed, Ether Cannon, Myopic Screen. We could put Shadow Eye on. Oh, you know why? Because this is an Agnes class. Let's put Shadow Eye. And we'll leave Daze. If he has it up, he could use it. Right? We need to get more healing moves, though. For sure. Physical Ether, boost. Oh, this is really good, actually, on healers as well. Yeah, we don't really need that, because you could wear an item that does that. Here we go. Protector's Pride. I mean, like, we could do this and he'll be completely off the radar. But, I mean, this is a class based around using physical arts, right? Yeah, physical, set field. Spear Point Thrust. But, like, who cares about Bind? Leaping Current gives attack up. Clears debuff. So, clear debuffs, right? So it gets rid of debuffs on our friends. Nah, I think Armor Veil is more important. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. Full Metal Jaguar. Okay. It's cool that a lot of games still have boat segments, you know?
Huh? What is that? Is that a boat? Or is that a ship? What is it? 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 What is it
Is that?
Obviously, Wind Waker wasn't the first, but I think, you know, it's one of the most iconic, and then Black Flag would be second. I kind of want to play Freedom Cry. I think I might play that, like, this week or next week. You know, as I'm kind of coming to a close on Sonic Adventure, I probably should actually get around to playing that, because I didn't play it when it was new. For one reason or another. I don't know why I didn't play it when it was new. I just think I didn't know it was out. And by the time I knew it was out, I was already on to other shit. So I kind of want to play it, because that's like one of the few games I've never played out of Assassin's Creed.
Show us what you got, Senna. Go, staying power. I know just where it hurts the most. Nice move, child. That should give us a leg up. I'll repay you later.
Alright, now we just wait. I mean, you almost should just wait for Shadow Eye. But he's dead.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I mean, we could try this, actually. Hold up. Let's experiment a bit. I'm going to put Shield Bash onto the same one as this. Let's see how this works, if the game lets you do it. I'm actually curious. Well, what happens? Like, does it only apply the first move and not the second one? Is this specifically an interaction that, like, doesn't really work too well? Because if you can do this, this would be pretty good, you know? So we're just going to auto-attack. I'm not going to do anything. I like how they basically don't really even need me. That's great. Alright, let's see what happens. Resisted. Okay, that's not enough info to gather anything, really.
That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Wait, Desert Pagula, what the fuck?
Call this practice.
We're not in the desert.
Never a dull moment, eh?
Here I was thinking Guardian Commander was going to be like an in-game thing. Yeah, I think Monica's class is going to be the way to go, for sure. Have that on lands, have Senna maybe, or no, maybe Mio be a tank so she could get the health boost. Noah DPS, Senna DPS, and then I don't know, Uni and Tyon maybe heal. Probably bring, what's her name? Other lady. Oh shit, I hate that. It's disgusting. I don't know, we keep killing him. We need to find something higher level.
I'm the girl with the gall.
This is not gonna work. I already know it won't. I just want to know why and how the game applies it, really. Makes me really wish they would re-release Xenoblade X, man. This area really gets me going. Yeah, so maybe we could go back and bully some of those other name monsters if I really wanted to.
Appreciate it.
The fuck is it? Yo, it's man, what are these things in 14? The thing, the mud monster. The Copa-Kachu or whatever it was? I don't remember. I haven't done that dungeon since it was new. I don't even remember if it was a Shadowbringers dungeon. It might not have been. Oh, ow. Yeah, it only does the first thing. It doesn't do the second thing. Alright, well now we know. Alright, let's switch it back. It's no biggie.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
Here you go. Shadow Eye. Where the fuck?
Shadow Eye.
Ooh, I could put on myopic screen. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could have dazed him. But no one has burst. That's the thing, right? Nobody has. No, he does. Demise thrust. So technically, we could do the whole combo. 30% chance to ignore defense, increases critical rate. Well, someone else can do myopic screen, right? This is an Agnes class, right? Demolition, 30% chance to ignore defense. Deals, okay, that's evades attack, boost damage from the side. He's on a Kevis class. This is a Kevis class. This is an Agnes class. He could get Shield Bash. What does he have? Daze and Burst? He could do it himself. What the fuck? I guess he just has not had it up. Alright.
We've been spotted.
Dude, why do you want to pick a fight with us? We're clearly higher level than you. What? Oh, it entered water, so it canceled the fight. Well, that's not my fault.
Hey, this one means business.
Need to give someone else topple. See, the thing is if you want to use it right at the start of the fight, you need to have a character who could use topple, like, right away. And not have to wait. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of moves that use topple. Bull Rush is not a move that you can inherit. Oh, shit. Bull Rush is not a move that you can inherit, so... Yeah, I don't think having a secondary, like, an AI tank is that great. It's not to shit on Ashira. She's pretty good. There you go. Very nice.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right?
It's not to shit on Ashira. Don't get it twisted. I just don't think that it's really that helpful. I think having a double... I think having one tank is still the meta, for sure. Like if you can get away with having one tank, having that extra healing and or most likely DPS is the play. I think barring like an extra AI, having one tank, 2 healers, 3 DPS is the play, for sure.
That was spectacular.
The frame rate really dropped here for some reason.
You were all thinking it.
All right, it's open.
A surprise attack.
Okay, here you go. We kind of surprised him. Hello? What the fuck? It took a minute to get our weapons out. This is from the front? Are you... Dude. Some of these hitboxes need to be examined, man. I love it. Yeah, maybe Sidewinder isn't worth it. I don't know what the other moves on this class are. That's not the... Oh, I hate this. These monsters are too big, man. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, you could fast swim? Oh, this is not going well. Where's Uni? What is his camera? Oh no, she has it! Fuck! Trying to point this thing away. Damn it. What, how do we get healed? What the fuck? Now what's happening? Now everything's great. Alright, we toppled him. I don't even know if we have anything. Dazed? Do we have burst? No, we already dazed him. Oh, we got it! Burst! Someone did it. Alright, finish him. I love it, man. I fucking love this game. This game is fun as shit. Whoop. Oh, you're fucked. Yeah. Should I even do... Yeah, I should do the whole one. Because this guy is actually level appropriate. No, we probably have to use him as well. Area heal on hit, area heal on hit, so it heals twice. Exactly 99. It's aggro. Very good. It doesn't matter. You really should use 3 people there regardless, so... Done. And here I was thinking we were going to lose. Very nice. Brave. Fine. I'm thinking more about how to keep the chain going rather than like what I need to use in the chain, you know what I mean? Because moves don't matter, the fight's over. I guess what it is you can turn off overkill and leave enemies with 1 HP. I don't know why you would do that necessarily, but you can.
This isn't the end.
Lock and load. He fires like Pac-Man pellets. Well, they're the wrong color, but, you know, good enough, I guess. I'm gonna big brain this. I'm gonna use him first. 53. What do you think? Is it better to use... Yeah, I think it is. I think it's better to use her, even though it'll go over. See, what I could have done is I could have used her and Tyon. I have to trust a little bit more in my teammates. It's probably better to chance that than to blow people and waste it too much. But we're gonna get, you know, people back, I guess.
This should be our plan of attack.
Who do we use? Okay, we have to use her. Alright, we could lead with Mio. This class is stupidly powerful. Now obviously finish with him. 131,000. And this is why you can take enemies from 60% down to 0, because by chain attack 3, you've, look at this, by chain attack 3, you've basically finished these fuckers. You know, like, how much health do you think they have? Like 1 million or 2? Fuck it, just pierce. I love this move. I like the talent art too, the spin. That's probably really good. I swear that's going to be good on some healers. Or on some on a tank. I mean, maybe there's a better one for like aggro up, but in terms of damage, that's going to be like one of the best ones because it's pierce, it's AoE, and I think it's evade. Mio, I love you. Hey, we went through him. We flash step through it. Beautiful. That's our best one so far. There you go. We got another one. Mio now has it. And that's why you fight enemies that are your level. I mean, it's been a while, right? But if you find an elite that's your level, you literally, like, there's literally nothing better that you could fight. Like, obviously, name monsters are kind of hard, right? They're meant to be a challenge. There is literally nothing better for your level than to fight an enemy, an elite enemy. They're a little bit stronger, but they give you just perfect. Let's see if I can sneak by this fat fuck. And no, I'm not talking about myself. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right, and into the water. So come to me, please. There, she didn't really move at all. There you go. The jaws of death. I want Senna to get this class. I just want to use Senna as a tank, man. There you go. I just miss playing as a tank a little bit, so maybe in a little bit I will go back to playing as a tank. Like, yeah, Flash Fencer is probably my favorite class to play as so far, for sure. But, you know, no, you can't go wrong with a tank. Like, I just want to get a spin move on a tank. What is it with MMOs and all these MMO style games and not giving tanks a fucking circle move to gain aggro on multiple enemies at once? Like, I don't know, like, that has to be a conscious, like, non-decision, you know what I mean? I guess I'm supposed to use that sooner. Alright, Blossom Dance. Yeah, and then you can put this down. Yeah, this is good. Wait, did she master this class? I actually need to check. Yeah, we just need more healing. That's really the problem. We just need more heals to get thrown around, which I think healers will be really good end game, but not early game. Yeah, she did. Okay, so it's time to change. What do you think? Flash Fencer? Stalker? Because we need someone else to tank now. So she's also about. So maybe we could get Senna to tank. Oh no, Tyon finishes class? Really? I didn't even notice. But like the thing is that if I take him off of it, well, I guess I should, right? We'll have Tyon tank, even though, how do we get her HP so high? I gave her ironclad. Oh yeah, the titanium shit. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate. We'll have to get in Cursor by bringing around what's her name, the other lady.
I'll provide the perfect defense.
Okay, so I think we're done with Ashira. Let's bring around Alexandria.
You just leave things to me.
And then hopefully we're running 3 DPS. What can we make her? I don't want to make her a second tank. I mean, I could, right? Shield Bash wouldn't be terrible to get, but this is not a great class for her. To be honest, neither is War Medic. So maybe we could just have Uni do Flash Fencer so she could get cross impact.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit
I don't
him
know
again.
if 4 DPS really works too well. So maybe after this I could maybe have Mio tank again, right? Or Senna, nah, we could have Senna tank. We could have her go on Guardian Commander, because Shield Bash might be good for her. Dion War Medic, and we finished it. Alright, so that's what I'll do. This won't be for too long. And then maybe we could have someone else go on Full Metal Jaguar. Yeah, maybe we could have Mio go on Full Metal Jaguar. Let's try 4 tanks. Actually, it won't be 4 tanks. It won't be for long, at least. Alright, so for her... I don't really even use Hidden Thorn, which is the hilarious part. I wonder, maybe Hidden Thorn is better, though? 40% chance to ignore defense is not something to sneeze at. What did I do? Maximum voltage?
Maximum voltage.
And we could do staying power. Wide slash. Oh, she doesn't have aerial slash. Man, that's why we gotta get that class, man.
Staying power.
Okay. Jaws of Death. It's aggro generated. Boost damage dealt when enemies are targeting you. Yeah, Gale Slash is a forward air, frontward AoE. Okay. Evade. Oh, yeah, like, dude, Wide Slash is garbage. Let's put Aerial Slash on this. Well, it's not necessarily garbage. It's just, it's not good if there's other things to put on. Glow Ring is target lock. That might be good. This is just evasion. Staying power, I think, is the play. Or we could do maximum volt. Well, we have Jaws of Death, right? Yeah, boost damage dealt by 30. So what does this do? Boost damage by 20? Yeah, so technically Jaws of Death is better. I'm going to put staying power on. 50 seconds. Oh my god. They don't even tell you how long it lasts. That is so annoying, man. I need more. More. But whatever. We'll put this on, right? Yeah, we might just have to use Glow Ring. That'd be the reason not to use it, honestly. It would be that it takes too long. Let's see, or we could launch, right? We need people to learn in Cursor. That's the only fucked up thing is that I should have grinded ground? I think, yeah, it's grinded. It's weird. Should have done more of that. Okay. Deals 200% of attack damage when you take damage. It's a counter. Okay, I think we're fine. Glitter Stream? Oh shit, inflicts break when attack. Yeah, well, we're not gonna attack from the side. That's what's unfortunate. We will never attack from the side like that. So Violent Flurry is also a strong contender. Maybe we could put staying power on this.
Staying power.
But I don't know. The target lock could be very helpful. See, okay. See, here's the thing. At the same time, we're only going to get to push this button once every 50 seconds, right? That's the only reason why I think it might not be worth it, is because you're not going to get more than 1 or 2 usages of it. Like, you could use it at the start, but every minute thereafter, you can't use it. Whereas this is twice as often. It's a launch move. So I don't know. Do we need Jaws of Death? Right? I don't know. It could help. We'll have to see. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do this. No. Is this even a dodge tank? I don't even know. We're gonna have to fucking buy that. I'm very salty. Boost damage, boost... No, we don't need to boost attack, you fucks. I need to boost, what is it, aggro? Why did we not put this on? What? Oh, this is why you have to check these games sometimes, man. Ooh, accrues aggro every second. A major effect. Boost damage dealt when attacking enemies targeting you. Is this a block tank? I don't know what this tank is. Boost block rate. When attack is evaded, increases attacker's aggro. Fiber underguard. Shackle blocking. Incapacity aggro does not reset but remains at 60%. Fuck it. Sure. Alright, we changed her thing, right? Stay strike, like, that's not a bad setup. So I think I'll leave that on. I think we already did everything for her. Oh no, hold on, I'm sorry. Accessories. I'm fucking losing my mind. Like, what is this, man? We have 2 silver belts. There you go. Boost critical rate by 60%. Oh yeah, favorite that, by the way. Thermo headgear. There you go, 63. So it's a 63 and 23. Wait, did I change her class? No. What the hell happened? I'm really confused. Alright. Did we change anyone else's class? Right, we changed his. We already went over everything. Okay, we haven't changed anyone else. So these two are about to top off and do other stuff. She's Flash Fencer. Good. Critical rate. Beautiful. That's everything she needs. Evade. Boost physical defense. Recharge speed. Boost critical rate of auto attacks by 100%. I mean, we'll leave that on for later. Okay. That should be good. Oh my god.
I think I could stare at that forever.
I don't even want to get through that. That looks like such a catastrophe to get through.
Is this like...
Whoa! Oh, you're crazy. I mean, it's technically our level. Oh, this is a Serprond? That is kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. I hate when they do that in Xenoblade games. Like, the spiders in X would, like, specifically fall down, right? Like, I hated that. If you know what I'm talking about. Like, you would be in Noctilum and like, you just enter combat, and they just come from the ceiling. It's the worst. I hate that shit so much.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Demon Slayer!
First come, first served.
Show us what you got, Senna!
Fire! Luminous illusion!
There you go. This is like bull reliable, basically. Maybe we should put on launch. I don't know. Do I need Jaws of Death? Because then that way... I don't know. Okay, what can Alexandria do? I hate to enter the menus 1,000 times. Right, she could break. Yeah, but no one can topple now, I don't think.
Right, Tile?
Okay. Are we even going to be able to get through this purple pool? What? I don't like this area. How did someone end up in here?
I know it's grim.
Man, you're just all fucked. Oh, shit. Oh, this hurts. I'm dead. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. Okay. Dude, It was like a fucking quadruple fight showed up. Yeah. Okay, that's not happening. Oh well. Alright, I'm walking away. Bye. This is as fast as you move, as you probably already guessed. Yeah, actually, this is a dead end. Oh, we're just dead. This is like the brutal game over ending. Can I even jump for it? Hup! Hilarious. How did they get up? What? What? These motherfuckers can't chase us over here. The fight's over. Oh, because there's people still over there. Okay, good. Well, somehow that worked out.
Gotta note this all down.
Yeah, there's no way we're killing this dude.
Whoa, visitors.
Alright, pull him.
I'm the one you want.
Cheers for that.
Can't see shit.
Smooth as ever, Alex. Wait.
Sidewinder.
I'm the one you want.
Damn, beat the shit out of him.
Well within call. I'm on healing. Much appreciated. Wait. Staying power. I'm the one you
Maybe staying power should be on this thing. Wait, I'm dying? Where's my healing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Now we're really fucked.
I'm the one you want.
Well, no one has topple, sadly. Whatever.
For me, it's 'cause I'm just that good.
I guess we will put Senna on tank duty. As much as I hate to, they're not really giving me much of a choice. Alright,
It's
we'll
vital
pull.
to keep a record of events.
There's tough and there's tough.
Covetous Girondin. This is not going to work out, by the way. Like, y'all gotta fucking heal me. Just saying. Thank you. What? Oh, I'm so gonna fucking upgrade some of these gems. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm literally attacking. Like, I can't attack any faster than this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to control Uni. Just let the AI do this. Sure. Fleeting? He canceled fleeting. Oh, great. Wow, that's fucking awful. Alright, this is a mess. It's not... We can't kill name monsters with this setup. It's fine. Okay. Yipe! Here we go. And fight over. So stupid. It really is the dumbest shit imaginable. You touch a ladder, the fight ends. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I am a little sad, but whatever. It is what it is. Tyan is not a great tank either, to say the least. I just think the healers are just not keeping up. And I just think that the aggro constantly swapping is just because of gems. So we need to increase 2 gems. We need to increase the amount that people take. Because I just think the aggro is kind of fucked in this game. I think it's relative. It's not like absolute numbers. I think everyone is like relative to each other, which is not fantastic. I wouldn't have done that.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks for the support.
Gale slap. I'll keep on pelting them. Nice move. Wait. I'm the one you want. Heal for it. Wait.
Because it's not like you can give Shadow Eye to everybody you want in this game, so. Alright.
That was spectacular.
And I I was the MVP. You're all
Maybe we should help the Gogles this time, just so the fight's easier. Or you get a lot of experience, to be fair.
Fight with focus.
Oh, come on! He immediately farts as soon as we enter the battle. That's gross. For starters. Oh my god. We're gonna get fucked up. Dead. Goodbye. One swipe.
This can't be happening. Aerial slap. On your feet now, Uni.
I mean, like, you get, like, basically your whole life bar back when you get res. The problem is the fucking tank's not dying. Dead. Yep. And now you're dead! Where's the healing? What the fuck? They healed nothing. Well, whatever. We won, but, like, it didn't heal anything. What the fuck?
Good thing we found this.
It's highly unfortunate. I don't know. It seems like the further we get on in the game, like, I don't know.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
Like, nobody can hold aggro. Nobody can do shit.
Good job. I'm the one you want.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Like, I can't be doing only 2 moves and taking aggro back from him. Like, that's nuts. Then how am I supposed to ever fight? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. See? I did 2 moves and took aggro completely off of him. So now I have to do nothing. I just have to auto attack for like 30 seconds. Oh shit, knocking the fuck out. Yeah, goodbye.
Are you okay?
Damn, it takes a long time to fucking res people. Yeah, I think the secret is in the gems. For sure. They just let Tyon die. Bro, I might just put on Liberty Wing, honestly. Who has it again? I think it's her. I'm just gonna put that shit on and just fucking revive people. I don't care if she takes aggro and gets a bunch of heat. Dude, we just beat enemies harder than this. Oh, I'm dead.
Uni, this can't be happening. Demon Slayer. I'm the one you want. Get that. Keep on pelting them.
Just as
On your feet now, Uni.
Okay, good. Get everyone up.
You can rest later. Come on.
That might be a good move to inherit. Oh shit. Dude, when did it turn into such a clown show? Oh, he power charged. That's not good. You think we could survive until we get chain attacked? No, probably not. Whoop. Okay, this is not gonna work. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Oh, fuck. We were all the way over there or some shit. Alright. Well, we'll just move on. I think the thing is just we need more fucking healing moves. I don't know what it is. I think we have to increase the life bearer gems, and we just have to do a bunch of other things. So, I mean, like, I could spend the no-pawn gems. I'd rather not, right? Especially since we're, like, so fucking close to maxing out some of these gems and unlocking them. It's just, like, I don't know where these items are located. And, like, if you've never picked it up, the game doesn't tell you where it's located, so... I don't know. Obviously, it won't matter for the story, though, so we'll just do the story. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm assuming we're gonna be going in there. Out of the way. Oh shit, we actually go inside of it. Oops. Alright. Really quickly.
Can we maybe train?
Yeah, Volgol Stormwind Wing. No clue. No idea. But we need Garaffa Tenderloin. Dude, Garaffas were so long. Quardun. right? Scorpox, Auxilia, like, we should be on 5. I don't know where any of these things are. Let's mark this, right? Oh no, this is something I don't care about. Like, we need this. Where are Shook's flower whiskers? And we also need this as well. I don't know. Should I just craft it? I see, if I'm going to craft, I might as well craft at a level where I can't just, like, get this, right? Like, Anludes. Where the fuck is an Anlude? Let's look. Let's see. Let's see what the game says.
Right then, should we get a move on?
No clue. They don't tell you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look it up. As much as it sucks, I probably will. I don't want to rerun through old areas 1,000 times, you know?
I'm a little worn out, but you don't need to worry about me.
Like, I give them Jaws of Death, I give them all these other moves, and then people hit once, and then that's it. They just take aggro right off him. Like, that's not a very great tanking system. I even gave him the buffing move.
Acting alone is better for intelligence gathering and makes it easier to hide. It may have been a strategic decision.
Okay, at least he got to say the whole line. There's nobody here. Puzzles. This is definitely the rendezvous point. You guys take a load off. I'll take a look around. Sure thing.
Gorgeous. I can hardly believe my eyes. Is this real?
We don't wage many battles at sea, so makes sense the seas would be relatively untouched.
Yeah, it looks like they just land on islands. There's no, like,
when
naval combat.
When people do die at sea, it's usually due to their Phoronis sinking. They drown. It's hard to draw out their life with a blade. Putting it that way, I guess it's kinda obvious, huh?
A little ironic that that's why it still looks so pristine.
The other half of my reason.
Oh, are we talking about that now?
About why I'm here, yes. Right? I told you there was a second half.
Hmm?
It's you, Mio.
Me? What do you...
I know something's
you
wrong.
You want to leave an impression. On all of us. And the world. Don't you? I can only hazard a guess at what you'd want it to be. And even then, I'm not confident I'd guess right. But let me just say this. You've only got a little over a month left. We can't change that fact. It doesn't give you much time to leave your mark. If there were anything I could do to give you time, if it were in my power, I would. Not just me.
Everyone.
Senna too. And Noah. We all think that way. Mio?
Sparks. You're making me tear up here, man.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't my intention.
No, thank you. Nimue doing.
Huh?
You were even being nice to Uni. Stuff like that.
Oh. Oh, really? I'd never even thought about it.
Let's give thanks, if we ever see one of those trees of hers.
A Sophronia? Right. I think that's a great idea.
Alright, fair. Mid. Did she leave any clues where she went? Everyone's here. Good. Is this the person that made it out of the prison camp then? Kisame. Right. Sorry to rush you, but can you tell us about the camp? I can. Let's see now. Inside the camp, every prisoner is tracked using identification devices. You need those devices to move around the grounds. But if you go anywhere you're not supposed to, they'll trip the alarm and the guards will come running. So you can't go anywhere without them, but they stop you escaping, crafty so-and-sos. So how'd you manage to escape? I'll be honest, most of it was sheer luck. I was working by the western gate when I happened to notice that there were fewer guards than normal. I asked my mates to help, and we got me out alone. In other words, it wouldn't be feasible for us to infiltrate by the same route you used to leave. I imagine it wouldn't, no. In that case, why not drop the sneaky stuff and just get caught on purpose? If the guards figure out you're Ouroboros, the plan's gonna fall to pieces. They'll just kill you right then and there. And at least until you can get information out of Gondor on the inside, you can't let the Agnians know you're Ouroboros. Alright, so saying stealth's the only way to get everybody out, Gondor included. Since you've mentioned Gondor, we used to gather in the central cell block for morning assembly, so it should be easy to make contact provided you could get in. Good info, thanks. Suppose we'll need more data points on the prison if we're to figure out a way of infiltrating it. I figured you might say that, so I got busy while I waited here, observing Agnian troops. Seems to me you might have more luck getting information from them, seeing as how I only saw one part of the prison. You see that island to the northwest? That's Corn Island. I saw the Agnian transporter Balena heading that way. So most likely 11 is from the castle, so if you can access a terminal or something, you might be able to learn a thing or two. And there's Thurbin Island to the northeast. It has the Arathea relay base on it, permanent garrison and all, so you won't have trouble finding information there. Sounds like we'll have to accept a certain level of risk since there's no other way. You want the info, right? We could just slip in and out without getting caught quick as you like. Yes, I would like that, but how likely does it sound? More data on the prison is important, sure, but it won't mean much if we don't figure out how to circumvent the ID devices. Here, you could use this. This is the device they put on me. And these are the ones for my friends who died in the camp. Should be enough for all of you and then some. Thanks, we appreciate it. Jansen? All those ID devices, mind letting me have a crack? I think I can pull the warning systems out of them. Since you need a few, I'd like to borrow Nisik. Understood, thank you. So with the devices in Kratos' hands, we'll see what we can find on Corn Island and Thurbin Island. Well, we've already been to Corn Island.
Let's use this spot to rest.
So there's not really too much to do. We didn't go to Thurbin.
You've got to take regular breaks.
I doubt there's really anything to do here. There you go. Should we just level Senna up? How close is she? Yeah, it's a glitch when the game enters combat after you've done this. Like, who's even attacking us? How? How are you aggro to us? How is the game not fail-safing this and saying you're too far away? Yeah, I think it's a glitch. I'm not really sure what causes it, but for some reason the game wants to initiate... He's still coming. The fuck? The game wants to, like, look to initiate combat randomly. It's really weird. It doesn't really make any sense. Alright, Senna's close, and so is Mio. Then we'll switch them up afterwards. Anyway, there's a container. She kicks it? What?
Something so valuable here.
It's ridiculous. Alright. Let's see if we get teleport. Oh shit, there's something over here. Quest-related event. And another one over here. Huh, okay. I never did get up here. There's a zip line that goes right into it. Okay. So all that stuff we did earlier with the zip line, you have to do that in order to get into this. Okay, I could do that. Easy. I just have to double zip line across. I guess I just didn't hit it up before. I didn't look. I miss things occasionally. It happens. Yeah, over there. Because that leads back there. I got it.
Touchdown.
Well, I'm glad Uni has fun with stuff. I'm not. I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna, you know, make all the tanking and shit work out. Because it just seems like it worked at the beginning. I don't know if it's just that the damage numbers are just outpacing it. Like, we're just hitting for too fucking much. But, like, it is really hard for me to maintain aggro. And I don't know. Maybe, like, you have to boost your damage. Like, maybe, you know, because I'm used to most games where you have, like, a threat stance, right? Like, you have a tank stance that you put on, and that just passively boosts your aggro without boosting your defense. Or, I'm sorry, without boosting your damage. So maybe you just have to boost your damage in this game. Maybe you just have no choice. Oh, we didn't come up here before? I guess we didn't. I was too busy trying to grind on the other thing.
We can't just leave this be.
No, is this Keva's? Okay.
Look, it connects to the rear of the base.
Yep, there we go. And this is also a fast way back.
From here. We can slide down the ropes to get inside.
Okay. Where does this even lead to, actually? I don't think we've been there yet. I mean, let's just do this while we're here. It's always free to come back later. Immediately a name monster. Alright, but we'll beat the shit out of it. I mean, that's the plan at least.
Well, this sure was inventive. Gotta be a toughie, huh?
Navigator Helios.
This'll be rough, but we got no choice.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Yeah, don't we hope? Don't we hope we run into no fucking issue? And somehow we always do. Oh, I forgot. You can't attack in this game willy-nilly. Oh my god. Can't do anything. If I do anything, I'm gonna take aggro. My numbers are just too big. Okay, now he's holding. Just gotta let Jaws of Death do a little work, I guess, you know. Go. Hit. Maybe Hidden Thorn is better long run. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, let's try to kill him. Shouldn't be that bad. Wait, what does she do again? Makes all attacks critical. Okay, let's see if we can break. I don't know if anyone has a topple, though. Heal. Exactly the right amount. Kind of hoping I get her back so that way I could use her again, because her thing is actually good, especially later on when we get to like high damage thresholds. It'll be really good to get her. Yep, it's good to get her back because she's really strong. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. Wait. Well, the good news is she can more or less do this all by herself. Poke.
I might have the answer.
Whistling Blades. Just for the high crit, which is pretty much all I care about. Let's just go for an empty crit. 30k. Heal. Because he needs the health. It's just that, you see how like little the healing is? That's really the problem I have.
This'll end it.
Judgment time. I'll dice you up.
Cool.
How about something like this?
We're kind of fucked, aren't we? Yeah, I fucked up by using him that early. I should have used Noah. That was a mistake. Well, we could reduce their defense by 40%. Well, no, it'll be too late. So we might as well use this, right? So that way we could get a little bit extra. That was a mistake. I should not have used him that early. Oh, well. Right. High damage. As expected. I mean, it's basically dead at this point. That's bad. It's already broken.
Oh, we're not done yet.
There we go. Dude, she killed it. Done. Okay, easy. Look at that picture perfect form. Done. It lands on me.
This'll fetch a high price.
Alright, obviously she's done with this class. So we'll make her a Guardian Commander. She's already done every DPS available to her besides Incursor. I pretty much have used Senna on almost every class, so this will be a good class for her, I guess. Skills. Does she have that, we're not gonna have evasion expertise? There we go. What else? Arts, Noble Taunt, Imperial Sword, Swoop, Staying Power, Glow Ring. Glow Ring is target lock, which is good, right? Giant Swing, Wide Slash, which, yeah, maybe we should put Dark Banner on. Maybe we should just start putting AoEs on shit. I don't know. That might be for the best, right? Like, even though this, like, it's gonna put them to sleep, we don't really care about that. When we care more about, I mean, I don't know. Should I start putting on Staying Power? Like,
Dark Banner.
I don't know. We could try it. We could, wait, hold on. I want to put on Dark Banner here. Right, so like this is a frontal AoE, right? This will be an AoE when you combo it together. And maximum voltage will basically prep you, which I think is for the better, right? Because like we could put on Grand Protection, but like, who really cares, right? I mean, I guess the Topple would be good. Maybe. We're just trying to get people to get other stuff. Alright, what accessories? Yeah, see, like, we're still using gems. I'm gonna fucking explode, honestly, because I don't want to waste my gold Nopon coins. I'd rather use my gold Nopon coins to blow one category completely out of the water versus, like, using it to level up, like, a handful of things around, you know? Only could exchange silver for gold. That might be good. Which is why we can't do it.
Hey! Looks like we can get in through here.
Keep your voice down, you blithering idiot.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
What? Oh, shit. Damn, the guards are actually awake. What the fuck? You guys are supposed to be asleep. You like Metal Gear guards. Fuck's sake, dude. Smash. See, like, normal enemies just get completely stuck. Dude, that camera is ridiculous. It's like the only game I know that does this, too. Whoop. I don't know. I mean, like, that's one of those things that, like, you'd have to theory craft and, like, really look at what people say online. Is, like, is it better to power charge, or, like, is Hidden Thorn better than Null Slash? It could be. I don't know. It's possible, right? Because this does damage up front. Whereas it's possible that, like, Hidden, or whatever it's called, Null, Hidden Thorn just does more damage, you know? Alright. That's exactly what we want. Wait, who are we fighting? Oh, I didn't even see this guy. What the fuck? Agni and Elite, Skirmisher Elite. Damn, she's fighting over here by herself. Okay, my bad. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about Night Hunt, is it's not really that great because it only gives the bonus from behind, right? And only works on auto attacks. Yeah, Night Hunt isn't good. This is why Agnes classes are going to be so fucking good at the end of the game, man. I swear to God. They're going to be so stupidly good because they didn't give Kavesi things any way to lower their aggro. Which really only affects, like, this class and Full Metal Jaguar, but, I mean, it affects it all the same, right? Look at this, look at this. Fucking first person. Why would you even want the camera this close? It's like when you could play, like, I don't know, fucking Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, like, super close. It's like, but why? You won't even be able to see anything.
Silly. What are you gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Taskmaster Empyrean.
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
Stay alert and alive. I'll keep it going, Uni.
You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're the gem. Imperial sword. Luminous illusion.
Go! Stay here! Power! Rank splitter! North of death! Myopic freeze! Go! Let's go!
Okay. I just think the tanks might need something more too. Like maybe like having 2 tanks should boost the amount of aggro. I don't know, like something, man. Help my boy out. As we have Lands not tank. What the fuck is all this? What, they shoot us with thermite? Okay, I'll take the power hit, it's fine. This is the front? No, it's not. Oh, God. They should really give, like, some overlap regions or amnesty. That was not the front, man. I've seen enough of these things. That was not even close. Can't see. We're at the point where, like, everything is an eye orgasm. 24/7. Can't even tell what the fuck is going on. A lot of games get to this phase too. fucking act. Let's just end him. Alright, let's do this. Nothing's blockable, so her thing isn't useless. It's just if nothing's blockable, it doesn't really add anything, you know? No break. Let's have him heal. Alright, then we could have her finish. See, what I'm wondering is, like, if Tyon takes aggro over time, but Senna takes it initially, like, do we need Tyon to hold aggro necessarily? I don't know, man. Seems like the Kavesi tanks are good for holding aggro, but the Agnian tanks are good for taking it initially. Let's see if I can get it this time. No, it's okay, so it can be resisted even in a chain attack. That was what was confusing me before. Fuck it, just shoot him.
This should be our plan of attack.
Mio lands. Okay, we'll use Whistling Blades. Probably just use her again. Alright, so he's going to resist it. We don't even have anything to topple him with, so I'll just use this, because you get more damage out of it. There you go. It just keeps coming back. Brave. Bypassing defense is always good no matter what. I don't know, maybe like having heroes individually partner with your party members might have made more sense. They could give them benefits or something. I don't know. It's some things I like in some games where like you could partner people together. I always think that that's like really cool when they all like work together and shit like that. Like passively, like passive bonuses. Oh, we're done by the way. We might kill him. Yeah, this is definitely gonna kill him. Absolutely. Perfect timing too. You don't have to do anything extra. He's just dead. Yeah, the guaranteed crits is okay. I think the other ones gave us more damage though.
Good thing we found this.
Very pretty.
All right. Did no, Mio has not finished her class. I think she's actually bad at Stalker, or like it's not really her affinity. So she doesn't gain a lot of experience with it.
What kind of place is there? It is Agnian Military Info Terminal.
Yeah, with 5 idiots around it.
We can pull.
I think we could just sneak. Nope. That didn't last very long. I just think it's kind of unfortunate that, like, if you need to use an Ouroboros form, you have to take 2 people mandatorily, right? Like, if I were to use mine right now, I'd have to take Tyon, and he's tanking. I mean, I guess technically it would save him from dying, right? Fleeting form. I wonder if you could do this, right? And swap it. This isn't gonna do. We're not into like 3. It's so weird. It's such a weird gameplay mechanic. Like, it can be very helpful. I don't know. I'm gonna put Liberty Wing on probably, just so that way if we're ever in a desperate situation, like whatever. I'd rather one of them be a tank. I don't know. It might just be better.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Okay, obviously that wasn't going to be that difficult because it's mandated by the story. Huh, not bad at all. Sent the data to your irises. Give it a look over for me. Is this a map of the prison camp? We can find a good insertion point. This will take us the rest of the way. You're right, but for that we'll still need a bit more information still. Supposed to be Agnian forces on that other island, right? Let's see what else we could find there as well. Corn Island, I think is what Kisame said. Let's investigate Corn Island. So you have to do both. This is all good. I mean, we could explore the rest of this island since we're already here. Just see if there's anything else besides two named monsters. This is almost like a prison in and of itself, but I digress. So maybe there were two ways to get here. Via the back way, which I guess lets you skip that, you know, that one fight, and potentially both. I would say both named monsters, potentially. Or you could just go in maybe the front way. I have no idea, though. Either way, it's fine. Yeah, it's just an elite. Remember when COD Elite was a thing? That went nowhere. I kind of hate that, though. Like, I remember it was a thing, like, right, Modern Warfare 3, man, was such a good era, and then they had COD Elite, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I didn't pay for it or anything. I was just like, oh, this is a cool little thing. You know, you get some stuff for free, and then they killed it. They never brought it back. Something on this island. I mean, we could go back and look, maybe. Fuck is it? I'm just curious what it is. Maybe it's like a small side quest or something. I don't know. I like how they're like peacock giraffes. Actually, wait, are these giraffes? No, these are camels. Dude, I don't remember where these giraffes were. Like, I need one, and now I don't know where they were. I can't remember if that was like something in the third area, or... I don't know, so... It is what it is, alright.
Safest colonies with me on the job.
Go ahead and take them.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Okay, that was like a full combo, in fairness. That was like my full fucking combo right there. Nope. It missed.
I'm getting in the groove. Keep it up, Neo. Good going, Uni. Myopic scream.
Okay. I'm not even looking at his health. I'm looking at my cooldowns. I I didn't even know we were close to killing him. Yeah, what the hell is this?
So much to see.
Predator's Paw. How is there a grave here already? I wonder what this is. A monument-looking thing? Looks as though there's something written on it. Friends must wait. No need to shout. It's very dangerous to go closer. Manana is correct. Danger, peril, jeopardy. What's dangerous about it? Not that I'm accusing of overreacting. Extremely ferocious monster sleeping in that place. Ferocious, you say? Right, friends must never, ever, ever make offering to monument. Many offering will awaken the monster from hideous slumber. How would you say that? You know we're gonna have to do it now, right? But if forbidden, Riku forbid it. The monster of horrible, terrible danger. Well, if you insist, if it's such a big deal, maybe we shouldn't get involved after all. A decision of wisdom. Well, you're curious, right? Well, yeah, but friends wake dangerful beasts at own risk. Manana watch Wings of Manor. Let's think about what we should do later at our own risk, shall we? Okay, so it's probably like a really high level enemy, like maybe like a level 99 quest or something. Unspeakable Being, 56. I mean, we could try it. Fuck it.
What were we handing over?
Demon Marbles. Red Rum Seeds. Red Rum. Red Rum. Okay, good. I counted that correctly. Let's save.
Just
Let's quick save.
Protocol, innit?
Let's save again.
Just part of the protocol, innit?
And then I will deactivate and reactivate so that way sound isn't delayed anymore. Red Rum! We're totally gonna get fucked. Friends did it! Everyone is big stupid! We try to stop you, but you not listen. What the spark is that? Whoa, what is it? What? Oh no, it's cute. Senna? It really is kinda cute. How could Mio? Surely you see a deadly monster here. Can I pet it? Uh-oh. Ah! It's gone berserk. Senna, look what you did. How is this my fault? Okay, this isn't funny. No time for foolishness. That beastie means business. Time to fight. Dude, this thing is gonna actually kick my ass. Depreti Pepito. Oh, it has high evasion. Oh, this will be great. Oh, that's gonna be the best part of this whole fight, is we're just never gonna get to hit it. And then wait, it's gonna do one big AoE and blow us all up. See, none of my tanks can hit it. Okay. Pew pew. What a shit post. Miss. Oh no, did it hit? Was that the one that hit for 10k? Yeah, I could die because I'm the only one actually hitting. Yep, goodbye.
This can't be happening.
You get your full life bar back, which is like really kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna have to chain attack this thing. How is Senna dying? See, that's what I don't understand. How? Oh, she's the tank. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot she was the tank. And Tyon died. That's excellent. Dude, look at all this missing. Can't even charge my moves. And this is where cooldowns really shine in this game, because you get your move no matter what. Unlike with some of these other moves. Can you take it off of her? Thank you. Alright, let's just chain attack. Probably gonna need 2 chain attacks to do this. Yeah, unblockable. Really should upgrade to be also undodgeable, but whatever. Okay, 64. Let's heal. That's it. Taunt. Sure, we'll buff her. We're almost halfway. Hopefully we get down to like 30% or something. Should we use her now? We used Senna, so we're looking for lands. Now let's use Mio. I think it's better to use 2 first and then go from there and see if you could extend it. Maybe aggro. It's fine. We don't want him to actually take it. We just want him to, you know, take it. Yeah, maybe I should use the counter move. I don't know. Alright, that should lower aggro a lot, ideally. Alright, we will use Whistling Blades. I mean, basically, she could just start filling the chain attack by herself. And what I'll do is I'll use the healers, though, so that way we could get extra healing in. There you go, big damage.
Check out what I've got in mind.
What do you think? Brave Assault? No, let's give attack up. There you go. Does he have an AoE move? Maybe I'll give him the Defender move. Or was that on Medic Gunner? No, that was on Medic Gunner. Okay. What is his class again? Thaumaturge. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Not really much you can do. Will I get to move again? Maybe. So I'll buff this.